Shout out to Kopish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
All the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gell. Can't get much better than that guy. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kopish.
What's going on, everyone? Before we get into the video, please let me turn your attention to our brand new Kop-Ish merch store, which is out now. The link is in the description, people. We've got some really cool stuff for you guys now. As you can see, we got mugs, we got baby grows now, we got the hats, the woolies, we've even got ladies t-shirts now as well, guys. Original hoodies, brand new original logos. We've got all that good stuff in there, people, all different colors. So please make sure you check it out. Link is in the description, guys. Get over to the merch store now, and especially to grab our limited edition brand new Jurgen Klopp all the belts. See it there? All the belts t-shirt. Lovely, beautiful quality. Comes in red also as well, people. So make sure you check out the merch store right now for all that good stuff. Peace. What it do, people? It's Friday. What's going on? Apologies, we had to keep pushing it back a little bit, but I thought, you know what, let me start this party, and Matt will be joining us shortly. Couldn't keep you guys waiting anymore. But yeah, what's going on, people? You know what it is. It's Friday night. This is your show. This is where we bring you guys in. You get to have your say. Got some absolute legends from the Kall-In show that I'm always looking forward to listening to. So just big up, man. As you can see, well, actually, you can't, but I'm actually wearing the Christmas merch to remind you, look, the Christmas merch will be back soon. I cannot believe it's actually that time of the year again. We're rolling into October. It is time to start rolling out the Christmas merch. So yeah, guys, we've got, in fact, do you guys want us to bring back this one? Or, you know what I mean? Do you want us to continue with the new designs that we might be bringing out? Let us know. Do you know what I mean? And I've also got another product that I just want. Actually, do you know what? No, I'll save it. I'll let you lot know about that with the new advert I'm making. But yeah, big up to everyone. I see a couple of you asking about Kal. Yeah. Cal's all good. He's good. Don't worry about it. Kal will be back next week, people. So yeah, let me just organize the thing and get you lot the link. How's everybody feeling, by the way? What's going on? How are people feeling? What's good? What's the vibe? EPL is back, people. As you saw in the title, Premier League is back. It feels like it's been way too long, and I don't even know if I'm going to even enjoy what I'm going to see when it comes back. But it has been way too long. So I'm glad the Premier League is back and we get to have our Liverpool back. Nunes hat-trick. Yeah, look, I see Beijing in the building. Jamal, big up, boys. What's going on, everyone? It is going to be a very interesting game. Very interesting game against Brighton. So I'm just trying to read the comments while I'm talking to you lot. It's going to be a very interesting game against Brighton tomorrow. I really don't know what Liverpool are going to show up. Does anybody, if any of you lot can know, if any of you lot know what Liverpool's going to show up, let me know. Because I ain't got a clue what Liverpool is going to show up tomorrow. I really don't. I hope it's the one we all know. I really do. But yeah, in fact, let me just quickly go through this this Coca-Cola story. I'm seeing quite a few people talk about it in the chat. So actually, let me just get some real information on this, so I don't misquote anything. Right. I'm not even gonna lie. Any picture that's got Thiago on it, I'm interested in. And the captain. You know what I mean? I am big up Hendo as well. I don't know if everyone saw. That guy is just an absolute legend, man. The guy just continues to just do the humanitarian thing and just sure. That's my captain, man. The man is an absolute legend. Let me quickly see if I can get this picture for you guys. Sure. Why don't they ever actually save? In fact, you know what? Let me just share the screen with you. Look, make it a lot easier than me trying to save the thing and bring it in and all that foolishness. Let me share the screen with you people. Let me make sure that you can see it properly. Yeah, there you go. So, people, Liverpool announced that Coca-Cola is the official partner, or one of our official partners. LFC and Coca-Cola are delighted to come together as official partners, uniting two of the world's most iconic brands, which is a fact. The long-term partnership will see LFC and Coca-Cola provide fans of the club, men's and women's teams with magical matchday experiences, unique money, can't buy moments, and limited edition merchandise prizes. The partnership is built on Coca-Cola's rich heritage of supporting football from grassroots level to the world stage, and comes at a pivotal moment in the sport calendar, just ahead of the 22 FIFA World Cup. It just goes on. Let me just see if there's anything really significant that we need to know about. I mean, they're not giving away much in terms of what the partnership is worth financially to either brand, whether that be Liverpool or Coca-Cola. I don't know if there's maybe more information that I could find, or maybe something will maybe come out at a later date, or maybe on a different website. Let me actually just check if there's anything on any other websites talking about it, because there's got to be a little bit more information into who it benefits more and what type of, if there's any kind of financial gain there, because there has to be. Money's involved in everything. Do you know what? I'll have a look for that a little bit later. But there you go, people. Oh, they're partnered with Tottenham as well, are they? Fair dues. But yeah, man, Coca-Cola, massive, massive brand. Everybody knows the Coca-Cola brand. I don't think anybody hasn't tried Coke, done something to do with Coke. So this could be good, man. This could be good. Man, there's a beer in the building. What's going on, bro? Jamrock's in the building. Big up, bro. But yeah, we are now partnered with Coca-Cola. I can't drink Coke because there's caffeine in it. But when I was younger, I loved Coke. So, yeah. Oh, so I just thought Jamrock was saying something there. But yeah, people, I'm going to bring everybody. I'm going to put the link out now for you guys. Hold on. Everyone's pausing. What did I say? What did I say? Let me know what I said. In fact, speaking of pause, that's a perfect little segue there. Hold on, let me know. What did I say? Oh, no, I didn't say everyone's. I said everyone's had Coke. All right, fair enough. I get you. But speaking of pause, might as well segue, just quickly do a little shameless plug. But speaking of pause, we've got a brand new piece of pause merchandise for you guys. So there you have it, people. Make sure you go to the website and check it out now. Beautiful little, you know what I mean? Because we're always pausing. Life is all about pausing. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you go to the website, guys. Brand new merch just dropped this week. And hope you enjoy that, man. I'll be wearing that myself very, very soon. So big up to everyone. And everyone, there's always pause moments in life, right? So that t-shirt has so much relevance to everything. Olan, public sector. Is this true? Because I know, obviously, I told you yesterday that Magnums have caffeine. Magnum has 250 milligrams of caffeine per bottle, which is 5 times the amount of a cup of tea. That can't be real, because a cup of tea is like the 3rd highest caffeine. I think it's coffee and then Coke and then tea in it. I'm sure I remember once when I realized I don't know. Maybe that's why Magnums upset my stomach. But it's so delicious, I can't help it. But I'll look into that. That's mad. That's mad. But yeah, big up everyone. I'm about to release the link for you guys to come on the show. It's Friday. We will be sticking to the 3 minutes today, guys, as well, just to make sure we get through everybody, because you know we can't. Oh shit! Why is that an error? We can't have. We got to make sure that people aren't waiting too long. Do you know what I mean? So let me get the timer ready. But I'm looking forward to today. I love Fridays. I love Fridays because I get to speak to you wonderful people. Man like John Conway, what's going on, bro? Big up yourself. Public say, fair enough, bro. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that's mad. Like, real talk, that is probably why Magnums upset my stomach, because I'm not allowed caffeine. And I always thought it was just because it was alcohol, and alcohol can do that. But right, it actually is the caffeine. I'm gonna have to stop drinking Magnums. That's mad. That is actually mad, and that's really depressing. I love Magnums. I'm probably still gonna have one every now and again. You know what I mean? It is what it is. 30 mil a year. Is that the Coke deal? Yeah. Anybody who actually knows the information, because even the official site won't say anything about how much that Coke deal is worth. So yeah, if anybody knows, let me know. Let me know. Hold on, people. I'm gonna have to remove just one person, and then please jump straight back in. But Matt can't get in the room at the moment. So I'm gonna literally kick out the person who is just last in. I'm not even doing it on a choice thing. PR, jump straight back in as soon as somebody jumps off, bro. You're just the last person. I've got to get Matt in. So I'm gonna kick you out, Pete. Obviously, you know you're one of the legends of the channel. Make sure you jump back in as soon as somebody leaves, bro. Yeah, I just need to get Matt in. Matt, get ready to jump in, bro. Apologies to Pete, but yeah, we got to get Matt in. You know what I mean? Hopefully Matt can get in now. Let me just make sure he can get in before I bring everyone in. This is the mad thing about live as well. Yeah, no, probably it's hard, bro. I knew there's caffeine in it already. I just didn't know there was that much. You know what I'm saying? Like 5 cups of tea, I could. You know, them man in the office that drink like 8 cups of coffee in one day. They must shit up the place. My days. If I drank 8 cups of coffee in one day at work as well, you know, madness. Yeah, I think Matt's in. I think Matt's in. I think he's in. All right. I'm gonna bring in the. Hold on, let me just make sure he hasn't tried to let me know what's going on. That should be all right. I'm gonna bring in the first guest while we wait for Matt to join.
Yo, what's up, Drifty? How you doing, man?
What's going on, little man? You good, bro? What's good, man?
Doing great, man. I just got hit by a hurricane. I was just picking up, breaking leaves and putting them in bags.
Oh shit, man! Everyone all right though, yeah?
Yeah, the hurricanes, bro. Living in Florida, hurricanes, well, those things are no joke, man. No joke. It's one of the worst that hit us in a long time.
Yeah, do you know what? I was actually in Florida for Was it Katrina in '04? I think it was it. Yeah, I think that was like one of the worst that's ever hit, right?
Yeah.
Katrina. Yeah, I was actually in Florida for that hurricane. I thought I was gonna die, bro. So yeah, yeah. Them hurricanes are
Yes,
not. The
bro.
whole house was moving. I was just like, wow, man, we came on
Yes.
holiday to die. This is crazy, man. So yeah, I hope everyone's blessed, man.
Yeah. So, bro, I'm just so excited for our team to be back. Like, that's like 3 or 4 weeks without seeing our team play. Like, that just made me mad. Because I know, like, a lot of people in England care about the Queen and stuff. Like, let our team play. Like, like, to be honest, I don't really care. Like, I just want to see my team play because it's like my time to like release and just relax. And I'm just happy for my team to come back. I'm happy for Jota, Nunez. I want to see everybody. Let's get rid of the negativity from September, August. It's a new month. Let's get into it. Let's start off with 3 points. This is gonna be an important month. People need to step up, be leaders. Let's kick on from here. There's nothing to lose, really.
No, true, man. I'm excited to have it back, man, and obviously we got to make sure that we're ready, man, because it's almost like a fresh start for us after 6 games, 3 poor results. Yeah, man, we got to kick on now. This has got to be. We've got to basically now emulate what Arsenal have done at the beginning, and now we got to go on a run, and we've got to win 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games in a row and get our season on track. You're right, man. And October is a big month, bro.
Yes, this is make or break, like this early because of the World Cup. So it's important that we kick on this month. No joke. Like, we need to win at least 8 of the 9 games we got this month. It's no more playing around. You got to get straight to it. It's business time.
100%. I mean, I'll pause your time because I don't want to talk over too much. What are the fixtures? I'm just going to bring up the fixtures for this week. For this season, and then I just want to ask you, which ones do you believe will be the trickier ones? So hold on a minute. It's just giving me even the women's team. Let me just go to the Google normal one. Liverpool fixtures. Okay, so in October, bro, we have Brighton. Then we have Rangers in the Champions League.
That's
then
tricky.
we have Arsenal away. Then we have Rangers in the Champions League. Then we have City at home. Then we have West Ham at home. Then we have Nottingham Forest away. Then we have Ajax in the Champions League away. Then we have Leeds at home. And I mean, Napoli's on November the 1st. So it's not October, but literally the first day after October ends, we have Napoli at home in the Champions League. I mean, bro, that is a lot of games, and a lot of those teams are going to.
Yes.
Which one? I mean, City, I guess, is the obvious one, isn't it?
Yeah.
What games stand out to you out of those games?
Ibrox, Rangers, that atmosphere, that's something different. Like, that's a scary game for me. Arsenal, they're doing pretty good. Aren't they at the Emirates at that one? Or is that Anfield?
We are, it's at the Emirates, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's at the Emirates, bro.
Yeah. That Rangers game scares me because I know they haven't been playing good, but at the Ibrox, definitely they can come for us that game. That game is no joke. I remember watching the RB Leipzig versus Rangers in the Europa League last season. Oh my, it was bouncing. It was an amazing atmosphere. Another tricky game, West Ham. No joke. There's another good team that can trip us up. Pablo Fornals. He always seems to score against us as well. I never know. I don't know.
West Ham, and they'll probably have picked up a bit of form by then as well. So
yeah. Napoli is a tricky one. We always struggle against them, as always. But this one's at home, so I'm not really that worried. But hopefully you can pick up some wins and build some momentum by then.
Definitely, man. Definitely.
Yeah.
Bro. Well, I'll let you quickly give the people a plug. How many subscribers you up to now, bro?
Like 130. I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm fine.
Yeah, man. Nah, that's good, man. I'm loving it. People, let them know where they can find you, bro, so they can come over and support.
The American Cop. Y'all can find me there. Start uploading videos, doing call-ins myself. come in, drop in, because it's like a 5-hour difference between like the UK and the US. So I gotta make sure I do my stuff earlier. But
Yeah. I mean, you know what? The American audience is big as well, bro. So hopefully you'll get a lot of American people that will jump on, man. So keep it going, bro. Good luck with that, man. And you know what I mean? I'll see you next week, bro.
See you next week, my man.
Big up, bro. Big up, man. Yeah, man. Go support American Kop, guys. You know what I mean? Go show some love. Big up to everyone who went over and supported him last week and the week before as well, man. I love to see it, man. AD, subscribe, yeah, man. Love to see it, man. So, guys, make sure you go over there and check him out. What's going on, brother Matt?
Hey, bro, trust me. Apologies, running late. Not only that, technical issues. It was a myth, but we're here. Now we're about to fully.
And I'm really hoping Pete manages to get back in because he hasn't jumped back in. So I'm really hoping that he gets back in.
How is it?
Yeah. But
now the show's about to begin. Now this is what I'm talking about. Friday nights.
You know about the Coca-Cola thing as well, yeah?
Yeah. We signed up with them now, innit? Yeah, like a new partnership. Do you know actually? I know I'm gonna go completely not technical. Crazy, huh? Yeah, it was. It was. It actually was. I can't lie, bro. Trust me.
But
you
yeah,
know how it
what
goes
you saying about Coke, bro?
Yeah, no. So Coca-Cola, good. I mean, when I say good deal, I just hope that it means obviously more revenue, like more lucrative revenue for us. Maybe that might replace Standard. Actually, no. Would it replace Standard Chartered? No, it wouldn't, because we re-signed with them, innit?
Yeah, that's the thing. They haven't given away too much in terms of like they haven't even let us know what type of sponsorship it is or thing. It doesn't say the length of it. It doesn't say anything. It just says.
It doesn't say anything. It just says we've partnered up with them. So that's going to be interesting to see what happens there. But yeah, I don't know. Let's just hope that. Listen, we want to see some revenue from that. Do you know what I mean? All the people talking about Nkunku. Don't worry, we'll talk about that at some point. I know. I already know.
Oh, right, so I didn't even realize you tried to call me, brother. Apologies.
Yeah, no, it's cool, bro.
I'm just seeing all your messages as I'm resetting the stopwatch.
Yeah. I was like, yeah. But
all right. You know, we just lost Alex as well, man. It would have been good to have spoken to Alex. You know, get a little.
Pick up all the people in the back door. Zabiri, M, Mizzy, Bayesian, my guy, Jamal, Bruno, Sadiq, Chris Angel.
Yeah, do you know what? We haven't seen him for a minute. Let's bring on our boy. Let's bring on our boy Sadiq, man. What's going on, brother?
Kings.
What's going on? It's been such a long time. I don't even want to start the timer, bro. What's
bro?
Good, bro?
You know what it is? Because I started a new job 2 months ago, so I'm doing like 12-hour shifts. Do you know what I mean? So sometimes, but I can't knock it because the money is. I'm almost on twice as much as I was on before, so I can't.
That means the money's all right.
Do you know what I mean? And so I don't get chance. So like, I just chatted to my missus beforehand, and like I'm not gonna see her this weekend because I'm working this weekend.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But last weekend I had the weekend off, so I work like 2 days on, 2 days off, and then I do like a Friday. So I do a Saturday, Sunday, Monday work. But then I know the following weekend I'll have the Saturday, Sunday, Monday off. So I had last weekend off, so I spend that with her. And this weekend I'm working. But it's actually my birthday Monday actually. I'm not gonna be able to be on the show because she's taking me out. I don't know where we're going. So
well, your birthday's coming up this Monday, yeah. This Monday.
Monday.
Let's just do that advanced birthday celebration.
Birthday message. You know how that
goes.
Yeah, bro.
Cheers, Kings.
Done,
yeah, man. Big up for Monday, bro.
Happy 25th for Monday.
Trust me.
Yeah, I wish. I had 22 to that, but yeah.
I still don't believe you on that one, but no, happy
bro,
birthday,
man, we don't crap, man. We don't.
Trust me. Listen, man, look exactly the same from when you used to go high school, bro. You know like that.
You know what I mean?
Exactly the same.
Hold on, I'll embarrass myself. Here you go,
bruv. You look no word of a lie, bro. You look exactly the same. You ain't changed, bro.
Apart from the hair, but I've been there.
Obviously,
bro. I know them.
We've all been there. I'm just
know.
mine up, but we've all been there.
We know.
I'm still there right now, bro.
Yeah,
we've
grateful
been
the football's going to be back.
Yeah.
What time's our game? Do you know?
3
So
p.m.
3 p.m. Where the 3 p.m. kickoff?
Okay, I'll watch
Yeah.
that. I'll watch that at
3
work.
p.m. kickoff.
But yeah, how's everyone doing? Sorry, I forgot to even ask you guys.
No, we're
Blessed,
blessed, you know, bro. Blessed as always. Listen, we're all healthy, we're all good, as long as you know what I mean. Health is wealth, should I say? You know what I mean. So
Still
other than
trying to
that,
deal
can't
with the
complain,
fact
bro.
that I found out there's caffeine in Magnums, and now I know that's why they upset my stomach. That's gonna take me a minute to get used to, because now
You
man,
didn't
I
know about the
can't,
caffeine in Magnum?
bro. I didn't know. Now I know why they give me a bellyache, bro. I can't drink
Oh,
Magnums
bro,
anymore.
you
I'm
didn't know
actually,
about that.
bro. This is gonna take some getting used to, bro.
But
This
you might
is a
have to
bit of a
go.
life changer still.
What's the other one? You got one very, very similar. But anyway, we'll move on. But I thought
Yeah,
if
no,
it
I'm
comes to
not.
my
I'm not.
brain,
I'm not.
yeah.
I'm not drinking the knockoff.
Red
bro.
Stripe, maybe Red Stripe. I'm not sure if that's got caffeine in it.
That's a beer, innit? I'd rather drink
It's a beer, isn't it? Yeah, it's a lager.
Sorry,
I
not
don't
Red
think
Stripe.
it's
There's another one, not Red Stripe. It's similar to Magnum.
I know
Very,
the
very
one you're
similar.
talking about.
It's not Red
Yeah,
Stripe.
yeah.
It,
Yeah. But nothing's like
anyway,
nothing's like a thingy, man. So it is what it is.
So
But
today, I think I messaged you about it. Well, I didn't message you about that drift. I messaged you about something else. I was watching the video earlier with the when they're doing the FIFA ratings, and they're going around and they're talking to everybody, and like you see them, seeing Virgil and seeing Thiago and things like that. And in one of them, I see Nabi, and none of them approached him and said, "Oh, Nabi, here's your stats." Like he was there, like everybody else is. We even saw the new guy. Who's the new guy who's Trent's
Ramsey.
replacement? Ramsey. We even see Ramsey showing his
I ain't
stats
seen
and
him.
all that sort of stuff.
Oh, well,
we even seen Ramsey.
they done Nabi dirty like that. They didn't
Bruv,
walk up to man.
no Nabi stats, mate. No Nabi stats. Nabi's just there in the background, like a shadow, just there. I was just like, "Rah, is that how they're doing him?" But what made me laugh and what I messaged Drifty about is in the background. Oh, Drifty gone. They had a cushion.
He's going to try to catch me out, but I see what he's doing already. I'm like I ain't co-controller.
They had a picture of the pillowcase in the corner, and I took a screenshot and I sent it to Drifty.
I know exactly what this is. Yeah, that was weird.
Oh, but they've got a Lovren pillowcase, yeah.
Yeah, that's weird to me because
he's a legend, bro.
No, but he's gone. No, but he's gone though.
Yeah, he's a legend, brother. Legends are always welcome.
I don't know, man. Would you say? Hold on, you say he's a legend?
Of course, Deggsy's a legend. Anybody who was a part of the team that won the league and won the Champions League is a legend. So what are you not telling me? If you was a member of the first team to win the Premier League in 30 years, you're not a legend.
Did Lovren do anything in the Champions League?
No, but I'm talking about he still played around.
No, you said he's a legend.
Games?
What did he do?
He still played around 20 games.
Do you know what?
What was Lovren's biggest game for Liverpool?
I'll always rate and I still got goosebumps when I watch it. Lovren for his header against Dortmund and his celebration.
Yeah,
that still gets me high.
Moment.
I'll give him that. But you see when man used the word legend, I know Juice is kind of joking, but like we can't throw that around.
I'm not joking. I think anyone that was a part of that squad that actually played a role is a legend. If you are part of the squad that won the Premier League for the first time in 30 years and you played a role, like a proper role, like you played around 20 games, right? You're a legend. I'm sorry, you're part of the Liverpool squad. You're part of the first time we won the league for 30 years. You're a legend. I don't care.
Didn't do nothing, bro, but we moved.
All right.
But yeah,
the disrespect, but anyway, we moved.
No, it's not even disrespect. Big up Deja Lovren each and every time he wore the shirt, but he knows what time it is.
I'm not even going to ask Matt if he's watched any of the anime that I've asked him. That I've sent Matt their messages on Insta, and Matt ain't seen one of them. I'm going back at least a year now.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
I'm the cricket sound I get. Yeah, just.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm the worst, bro. I'm actually the worst. You know. I might even have to do it, bro. Do you know what? Actually, we'll talk. Because I don't really use Insta a lot. Like,
okay, fair play. I use that more than I do my Facebook, because Facebook's just full of drama. And I used to be Insta. I'm following people who I want to follow, and stuff like that. Whereas I don't see any apart from like,
I'm
people
probably
might
more
post.
of a Twitter man, you know. Even a DM on Twitter, I'll probably use. I'm actually more
Okay.
active on Twitter.
See, I'm opposite. Yeah, I don't get. I have Twitter, but I don't get it.
Yeah.
I just don't get it.
Okay. Fair play.
Do you know what I mean? But,
I'm more Twitter.
I'm just too old, mate. I'm just too old, son. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, no, it was just that, man. I just wanted to say hi to you guys, and I had no real big questions and stuff like that. But yeah, I just thought that little thing with Nabi was a bit sus because he was there. I just thought you can't ask him nothing. Do you know what I mean? Oh, here you go, it's just stats. And then he got Ramsey, who's been there 2 seconds, and yet he got his stats. So I'm just thinking, I'm just saying.
Nah, I think Matt's right. I think Nabi's gone in January. Like I think it's so clear that he's gone. Like it's so clear Nabi's gone.
He's gone, and I think the fact that he said that says to me there's even more of a separation because you're like, it's a computer game, innit? You can just go over to a man and even be silly, like be like, oh no, be like, do you know what I mean? But the fact that they didn't involve him says maybe there's that kind of that thing now, innit? That wedge between them as well. I don't know. So
yeah. And you hear obviously you guys must have heard about Ox getting getting robbed.
I'ma be real.
No, I didn't hear about this.
I heard about this. This was during the week, so I think it was on Tuesday. Bigger Oxlade-Chamberlain and his wife, and their newborn as well. If I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna be honest, yeah. You see this whole going around and just robbing people like that, and I know robbing happens like every day, but come on, man, like it's them things there. Just they were in the house, you know. Yeah. See, the thing is, robbing is like wrong is wrong. But the fact that they was in the house as well, like you have to remember as well, like there's a young kid there as well. Like people need to just, I don't know, man. I don't know what people get from that. It's just disgusting behavior, isn't it? Like it's just, I just pray. My thoughts and prayers got to them because that them being in the house changes a lot of things. Do you know what I mean?
I'm just glad
I won't even go into detail, bro. But when I was younger, my house got robbed, but I weren't there, so I don't have that kind of that story. Obviously, it still feels mad that someone went into your possessions or whatever, but to be there as well and for that to happen to you, bro, I can't lie. So bigger Ox as well. Stay strong, brother. If you are watching this or someone.
Here you go. Here's a quick question before I duck out.
Yeah.
Right. What's your favorite patty?
Saltfish.
Beef.
Cheesy beef.
See it there. We're close. We're close, Sadiq. We're close.
Yeah, we're close. We're close.
I'm lactose intolerant. I can't eat cheese anymore. So.
Man.
Life's hard.
It's the beef, man. For me, it's the beef. But I heard the cheesy beef.
I'm a saltfish patty, man. I'm not gonna lie. If there's no saltfish, I get almost like I don't even want a patty anymore. You know what I mean?
I remember that time he came around to my yard, bro, and was doing a watch along. I think it might be in Champions League final.
Yeah.
And you wanted saltfish so bad. I remember ordered something for you. I'm trying to remember what it was. One guy's detail, and you were like, "Oh, what? They didn't have no saltfish, no?" I was like, "No, bro, I tried." The disappointment on Drift's face. Wow. What I can say is, wow.
Don't get me wrong. I'll take a lamb or a chicken as a backup. I will, but like,
saltfish is your one.
Saltfish is my thing.
Yeah, same. Beef's my one. If they have cheesy beef, I'll go for that. But then if not, I'll go for lamb.
Saltfish
I think saltfish is probably just above going for the vegetable. Like I have it.
Bro, man, put the saltfish just above the veg.
What, hold on, you putting chicken over saltfish?
I'll go beef. Yeah. Then I'll go lamb. Then I'll go chicken. I know they do jerk chicken ones now these days.
Yeah, they do. But it's
And I had a prawn one once. That was different.
Prawn?
Yeah.
I haven't had that. I ain't had that.
That was at someone's wedding. They must have had some special catering, so that was lush. But it'll be just before vegetables the bottom, and then probably just above that will probably be saltfish. Probably.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I like saltfish a lot though, so I'll put saltfish.
No, I like Akin saltfish. I love Akin saltfish, but like I have an Akin saltfish dumpling. If I'm not hungry, I'm just eating. So yeah, but yeah, I don't know what it is. Just is.
You know, Akin saltfish dumpling is my shit, but I stopped buying it when I realized they charge £5.50 now. Are they having a laugh? £5.50 for Akin saltfish dumpling.
Used to be about £2.50, bro, back in the day.
It's real out here. No, it's real. Everything gone up now.
Mad.
That's the thing. But yeah.
But bro,
right,
love as always, man.
Thank you for letting you come on.
Nah, good seeing you, bro.
And
trust me.
Yeah, hopefully I get a win tomorrow. I'll be tuning in.
Indeed,
man,
bro.
yeah,
We'll
man.
be there. We'll be there for the match with you, bro. Trust me.
Take care,
Big
people.
up,
Like,
G.
subscribe,
Love as
and
always,
comment
bro.
down below. Peace.
Big up,
Big up,
man.
bro.
Big up. Yeah, good to see Sadiq as always, man. Best beard in the game. Right.
All right, cool. Say nothing. Bro, them ones there, you know.
Look, your beard's better than mine, so at least you have that.
No, but you didn't have to do that though.
You
You didn't have to do that though. Hey, do you know what?
Bro.
I see someone in the back. Yeah, go on.
No, I was just saying your beard's better than mine, and the beard is all I have. So imagine how I feel, innit? Like it is what it is.
Someone, no, Sadiq just put he hadn't even combed it as well. That's peak, bro.
Well, there you go.
I didn't even comb it still.
There you go. I think I'm gonna have to start using the castor oil on my beard. I see you. I know the secrets. Man try to keep it from me. I was like, all right, cool.
Shout out to all the people that have got FIFA 23 still. I've got that still. Just today, came today still. Might have to add some of you lot online. PS5 if you're about.
All right, we got to go back to the timer now. I want to talk to everyone forever, but we're gonna have to go back to being strict again. So we're going back to the timer. Obviously 3 minutes, guys, from when you jump in.
Set still. I see some a couple people. Yeah, man, my things are all right, you know.
Hey, shut your mouth, bro.
All right, you know. I think I can talk.
I ain't even zooming in on my patchy shit. But yeah, I should have actually combed it before I started. That's the worst. But Malak Beijing in the building. What's going on, brother?
What's up, fellas?
Yo, what's going on, Beijing?
Good.
Good, man. Look,
Good.
finally we get to watch a Liverpool game, huh?
Bro,
Tell me
it's been a
about it,
minute,
bro.
but you know, I'm kind of. Do you know what, Beijing? I'll be honest with you. I don't know if you saw our preview, but Jiff was like, "I'm happy that I get to see Liverpool, but I'm also nervous because you don't know what Liverpool we're gonna see, bro." And that's how I started feeling today. You know, it's not a given. It's not a given that we're just gonna turn up against Brighton and play amazing. It's not a given.
Historically, we're not good when we're off for a long period of time. Historically, but for some reason, Madam, opposite of you, I think we're gonna done up Brighton tomorrow. I think it's a 3-0 win, to be honest. For some reason, I got this feeling we're gonna deal with them tomorrow. Losing to Potter they're gonna lose their identity from how they used to play. Complete new back staff, new coach. I think that's gonna cause them some problems. If Potter was there, I would be a little bit more weary and saying, you know what? Hopefully we show up, but I think we will show up. And hey, the Maestro is going to be in the middle with Thiago, so I think we're going to be okay.
Listen, I hope so. I swear.
But yeah, I know we got to be doing a quick window today. So I was on last week, but I had to jump off. You know, I had to deal with some things. So I got 3 questions. Matt, I got 1 for you. Drift, I got 1 for you. And then I'm going to throw a fantasy one out for both of you. And people can chime in the chat too to see what they would do. So Matt, I'm going to hit you with something non-soccer. I want you to give me your top 5 all time in the NBA.
All right, cool. Cheers, Beijing.
Drift, I'm going to give you a little bit tricky one too. Top 5 all-time wingers.
Wingers?
Yeah.
Ooh, easier for him. That's easier. I already know 2. I already know 2 of them already.
Yeah.
Oh no, 3. I know 3 of them.
And then here's the fantasy thought.
Yeah, go.
If you're gonna put one of these players into this Liverpool team right now, who you taking? Diego Maradona or Zinedine Zidane?
Oh, jeez.
Peoples, like, comment, and subscribe. Have a blessed weekend. Remember what I said, 3-0 Liverpool win tomorrow. We move.
We move.
Hey,
big up,
Beijing,
bro.
we move. Love as always,
Big
bro.
up, man. Love as
Great
always.
questions as well, bro.
Big up.
Big up, bro.
I see Nerd Beats in the building. What's going on,
Hey,
bro?
big up Nerd Beats as well. And people, for those that don't know as well, No Beats, bro. I hope you don't mind me doing this, yeah. But No Beats, he's got if I'm not mistaken, it's either a new channel, I believe. And it's called No Beats Football Talk, and he's chopping it up from a tactical perspective. Please go and subscribe to No Beats. I'm gonna try and get maybe even to bring some stuff to this channel and vice versa. So he's doing a lot though. I like what No's doing. But like I said before, people go to No Beats' channel. You'll see him do a lot of tactical stuff that it's gonna be brewing still. Big up No Beats each and every time. Love as always, brother. Keep doing your thing. Trust me. No's been with us from day one. Always a supporter.
Yeah, man, definitely. All right, bro. So we do the one that we both got to do, and then we'll go with the individual.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. You go first.
Here's the thing, right? I didn't watch. No, I'm saying the one with Detroit. So the Maradona or Zidane. If we could put that player in the Liverpool team. Now, I didn't watch enough of Maradona to truly have that like feeling about him, but from what I've heard, there's not a person on the planet that wouldn't say he's better than Zidane who did watch him. Because what we got to remember is if you watch Maradona, you also watch Zidane. Whereas if you watch Zidane, you probably didn't watch Maradona. So I think we have to kind of more take what the people say who watched both more than just what we watched.
Yeah.
Zidane was majestic. But from what people say and from what I have seen, Maradona's arguably the best player that's ever played football.
Bro,
right?
Maradona's a demon.
I don't, even though Zidane is an absolute G, I've never heard anybody say they think he's the best. Whereas Maradona, people have actually say they think he was the best. At the moment, I think the argument people bring to who the best is Cristiano Ronaldo, R9, Messi, Maradona, Pele. Those are the five that people will say.
Yeah, I agree.
Who's the best ever?
I agree.
So going on that, I will say Maradona over Zidane because I'm going to take what people said. I'm going to take what I've seen. And he has that Suarez quality, which we all witnessed as well. Do you know what I mean?
Maradona has that Napoli element that ever can't be touched, It's the Napoli thing for me. Napoli, bro. Like, Maradona, here's the thing as well. Like, and it's going to sound weird, but Maradona kind of birthed a lot of these superstars, innit? And there's always someone to do it before. Just like how, even before Michael Jordan, there was flipping, what's man's name? Like Kareem. There was guys before Michael, but there's always that one guy that kind of like sets that stall and allows others to kind of do what they need to do. Maradona is one of the, let me just say it like this. Maradona's one of the footballing gods. Like, if you could put a round table, Maradona sits at that table and no one can't talk to you and say anything. If you say Zidane, a lot of people will agree, but some people might go, no, I might put Ronaldinho in there. No, I might put Thingy in there, Ronaldo there instead. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, Zidane is an absolute legend of the game, but I think Maradona is like, do you know what it is? Maradona is football, like at its purest form. Like, he's football, innit? When you think about Maradona's football, I think he's one of the footballing gods. So I would go Maradona, bro. I can't lie.
And that's no shade on Zidane.
No shade on Zidane either, by the way.
Yeah, because obviously he's.
Do you know what I mean?
You know what I mean? But I think Iniesta's better than Zidane, but we won't have that argument. So on to the other question. Top 5 NBA. Do you want to go first, or do you want me
I'll let
to
you
go
go first, bro. I'll let you go first, still.
All right.
Top 5, baby.
This is off the dome, so I could change this at any time. I will, and this is in no particular order.
Wingers, this is easy for you, bro.
Robin,
yes,
you already know.
I already know.
You already
Where's the
know.
other one? I'm waiting for the other one.
I'm actually gonna count Messi because I think he played wing more than he played centrally. So I'm gonna count Messi as a winger. Figo. I'm gonna put Figo in there.
So hold on, so far you've got Figo.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got
Robin
and Messi. Okay. Who's the other two?
Ribery.
Of all time, yeah?
These are my favorites. I'm not saying they are the best, but these are my favorite top 5.
You're playing that card.
Yeah. Because this is off the dome. I need to think about this more if I'm really gonna deep it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then the fifth
Here's
one.
the last one. If you don't say his name, I think
I'm just gonna say it to. I kind of believe it, but I'm gonna say it to just roll man up anyway. Salah.
Hold on, you've left out Mane.
I told you. I just want to have the real conversation about if I think about it. But that's.
But
my
you
top
said
five
this
for
is
right
your
now.
favorites. That don't make sense.
Yeah, but I want to rile some people up, so I'm gonna say Salah.
No, but no. Forget the riling. What do you think? Do you?
All right, let me.
Remember, you said this is your five.
In all honesty, I think Mane was a better footballer than Salah, but I think Salah's credentials are better than Mane's in terms
So what's
of
what are you
statistically
saying?
across the board.
Okay, but what are you saying? Stop dodging. What are you saying? And you've left out Neymar. I thought I'd add that in, but yeah, we move.
Like I said, this is an off the cuff thing. I need to think about it. And the thing is, as well,
to take out Ribery and put in Neymar. We know. I know.
No. Like I said, it's an off the cuff thing. I'd really have to sit down and think about this. Like I would. This is very spontaneous.
Jeff, who's better, Neymar or Ribery?
Neymar. But I think, I think Neymar has played centrally a lot more, whereas Ribery was just always a winger. Do you get what I mean?
Ribery is pure winger. I know what you mean. He's pure.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like pure winger.
Neymar. Bro. I mean, I know.
No. Yeah. And again, so like I'm saying, like I'd have to really sit down and think about this. If you want me to actually really deep this, I need time. Because there's probably people I've even forgot.
This is the last time I'm gonna say it. You can. I'm actually gonna bail you out here. I'm gonna ask you one more time, just quickly, because the people are waiting. Your top five, just your top five. Who are you going with, bro? No order. Who you going with? Your top five, bro. Your top five. No one else's.
See, but my top five wouldn't even have Messi in it if I'm talking about favorites.
It doesn't matter.
It wouldn't even have Messi in it, bro.
Your Bayesian answer say top five wingers. It can be your top five wingers. This is your top five wingers, bro.
My personal favorite top five wingers would be Robin, Mane, Neymar.
Yeah. Robin, Mane, Neymar,
Ribery, Figo.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna lie. Does not have Neymar because I know how much you rate Neymar. Like me, I'm thinking Neymar's not in your top five wingers of all time. Fair enough.
If you want to disclaim, I actually forgot him.
I know he did, and I know deep down.
When you said his name, my heart went, "Oh my days!"
I was thinking Ribery can't be there, and Neymar's not there, bro.
But Neymar has played centrally a lot and stuff. He same with Messi. Like he's not literally been a wing his whole time. But anyway, like I said, if I had a real sit down, I'd probably even change it. I'd need to really sit down and think about it. That was a difficult one off the cuff. Still, that was a difficult one.
All right.
But
my one's even worse. So, all right, again, this is just not what I think. This is because I think if we're gonna do the whole dissecting of who I think is the best top five, I think that's a bigger conversation, something that I'd have to go deep into. But I'm just gonna go for my personal top five in no order. Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Iverson,
the people have just reminded me I forgot about Ronaldinho and Barnes. I actually quit and plead the fifth. And I'm not even putting my list out. But
Ronaldinho, you can caviate that and say 10. But yeah,
but John Barnes is the reason I support Liverpool. So I actually quit. I caveat. I'm not actually answering any more top five winger questions until I have further knowledge.
Fifth one be fifth one.
It's got to be Kyrie, isn't it?
It's either Kyrie Irving or Shaq.
Funny thing is, both of them are in Uncle Drew, which I watched the day before.
Yeah, I know. People I'm gonna be real. Kyrie Irving. Yeah, of course.
Bro, I didn't know it was Kyrie Irving. I've seen the film 3 times. I've seen the film 3 times, and that was the first time I actually thought, let me actually see who these people are.
Bro, it's Kyrie, bro.
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie. He did a brilliant acting job for one.
Yeah.
They did a brilliant makeup job. And then when I looked into it, I was like, okay, yeah, Kyrie Irving is different. Because I don't really hear many people talk about Kyrie Irving. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, you hear people talk about him, but for the wrong reasons. I think he's one of the... Do you know what it is? Kyrie Irving is like... In football, he will be seen as Neymar. mercurial. That is, if that's the right
Mercurial.
word. Mercurial. Sorry, I've said mercurial.
Yeah.
Mercurial. But yeah, that's who Kyron Irving would be in football. But yeah, that's just my.
Oh, so then he's special then, like.
Oh, but he's got best handles of all time, bro. No debate. No one can't tell me nothing. Best package, layup package, handles.
Oh, sorry,
package.
you nearly had to do a hard pause there.
Yeah, pause. But people know when I say package. People know what I'm talking about. That's NBA talk there. Like, man can't. Bro, when you talk about Kyrie, offensively, easily one of the most gifted ever.
Kyrie or Iverson?
For handles or just all-round game?
Yeah, just all-round. Who's the best?
No, we're not having that debate. That's for another day, bro. That's for another day, innit?
Fair, dude.
That's for another day. But that's just my purse. That's just my.
You left out Curry, by the way.
No, I rate Curry, but Curry's not in my. He's not one of my favorites.
Okay, you left out Duran as well. I thought he was one of your favorites.
No, I rate Duran, but he's not one of my favorites though.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Like Kyrie and LeBron in this like so-called era, so to speak, they're like my two favorite borders, and that even that obviously goes back to the Cleveland days. But
Jamrock just said Iverson ain't even in Curry's league.
Do you know what it is though? No, but we can systematically break it down though, because Iverson never had a teammate like Thompson or flipping Iguodala or Draymond. All Iverson had was another AI, and that was Andre Iguodala. That was his best teammate, bro. So we can't really say that. But again, if I'm not mistaken, Iverson took them. Did Iverson take them to the Eastern Conference Finals? But again, he didn't have no help though. Iverson was a one-man wrecking machine, bro. But he didn't have help like that. It's different. It's different. It's different. Like basketball's different. It's a lot more like as great as you are. You need a running mate. You need someone with you, bro. Iverson never had that with him.
This is why I always find it weird with basketball, because there's two men I always think.
Michael had Pippen, like LeBron had Kyrie, like Steph had Clay or Draymond.
I was just gonna say D Wade and Pippen. I never hear anyone big them up, but ain't they the reason why the other people were as good as they were? Because they were the like facilitators.
D Wade is the third best shooting guard, in my opinion, of my lifetime, because it goes MJ, Kobe, then D Wade.
But nobody talks about Wade though. I never hear anybody talk about
it. Because there's a lot, because what people talk about today is like the GOAT conversation. And he's not named as a GOAT because he wasn't better than Kobe. However, Dwayne Wade in his own right, bro, when the Heat won, what was it, 2006? Oh my days. Man had a stat line like Michael Jordan, bro. Don't get twisted. Those were the Wade finals for a reason. Wade was serious. Like, no one can talk to Wade, bro. I just saw someone just put Kawhi is clear. No, I'm sorry, I'm not having that. Kawhi clear of Wade. Prime D Wade. You're smoking, bro. You're smoking.
Well, I know we're gonna get Matt started. You know, the other thing I thought that was funny about that film is that all I know about Robertson is that he got knocked out by my man in a boxing fight. Yeah.
Who? Sorry.
Nate Robertson.
Nate Robinson.
All I know is he got knocked out by my man in that celebrity boxing thing. So all I know him is a guy who was Jake Paul. But like obviously he's is it Boots in the film. So obviously I'm watching it. I don't know this guy because I don't know basketball. He looks too short to be a basketball player, but it is what it is.
No, one of the best dunkers though.
Was he good though? Was he good?
Nate Robertson, he was. Yeah, I mean, he was deep. He was nothing special. I think it was more a lot of hype around because he was short and he had a good leap on him in it. He could jump in it. He was a high flyer, so to speak. So he could dunk in it for his size because he's quite short. But yeah, for the people that are talking about basketball and that, we can chop this up all day, every day. But everyone has their own opinion in it. Kawhi Leonard is a bad boy, but for me, I just rate D Wade higher. And you know, what D Wade done for the Heat in terms of what Kawhi done for Raptors. Nah, I'm picking D Wade, bro. That's just me though, innit? That's just me. That's me.
Well,
And for people talking Magic, yeah, Magic was sick. Like, and again, these are different debates, but yeah, that's calm. That's calm.
Just quickly before we move on, first super chat of the day. Big up to Messi. Did you guys see the video I tagged you guys on Twitter with the Sacramento coach? Nah, I haven't been on all day, bro. I will check that out though. What was he going nuts? Yeah, Sacramento is that a basketball team? Yeah.
Yeah, what Sacramento Kings? I'm guessing he's talking about. I'm guessing.
Okay, yeah, I'm not too thingy with those. A big up Bayesian as well. Kwai decided to leave a chip, and is that a championship he means when he says
he means leave the chip,
and not defend it like others before. He in the top 20 at best. Do you agree? I don't even know who Quay is. I don't know who that is.
He's talking about Kawhi.
Kawhi
Leonard. Yeah. Listen, Kawhi Leonard is good, yeah, but again, like top 30 at best. Not in you talk about today's game, Bayesian, like in today. Kawhi, or you talk about all time. I'm not too sure what you're saying, Bayesian.
You know what? Just before we bring in our next corner, yeah, I actually find it mad that when I watch these videos of Steph, they're not fake. Because like you get like that back in the day football video where like Ronaldinho kept hitting the crossbar and then controlling it, and then you realize that it's AI. Like I'm watching the Curry videos and I'm thinking it's gonna be that. And then people like yourself are like, no, bro, like literally, he just does that.
Steph Curry is the greatest shooter ever. There's no debate about it.
Bro, I've actually seen him be in the dressing room bit where you come out from the dressing room and just hit the shot. And I'm like, how is it humanly possible to
because he's the greatest shooter that we've ever seen. And there's no denying that. However, if we're talking about, like, here's the thing, it's how you define basketball, because in my opinion, you got to be able to play defense as well, bro. And I'm not lying. Curry is one of the offensively, you can't even stop Steph. Because when he crosses half court,
he can just shoot, yeah.
But
here's the thing, yeah.
But defensively, bro, you can get at him. Pick and roll. Put Steph in a pick and roll, and what's he doing? But anyway.
But here's the thing. I mean, LL Lab, big up, bro, says D Rose would have been top 5 if he never got injured. I think I remember you telling me something about that.
Bro, D Rose, listen, most athletic point guard, in my opinion, more than Westbrook, but. Again,
was it the Bulls? Was that the guy that was going to play
Bulls,
for the
bro? He put the Bulls back on the map, bro.
Yeah, I remember. Rose. See, I listen, bro. See, I listen when you tell me.
D Rose was my guy, bro.
Well, I mean, obviously, before we move on, here's what's funny about someone who doesn't actually like or watch basketball in that kind of way.
Sorry, just quickly. MP says, Rose can't shoot. You're sleeping on Rose, bro. You're sleeping on Rose. You're talking about Derrick Rose that could do bank shots as well. We're not talking Westbrook bank shots. You're sleeping if you think he's not a pure shooter, but D-Rose can shoot, bro. They're trying to get me vexed in it about basketball.
As someone who don't watch basketball in that way, if you ask me what makes you great at basketball, there's two things that I will say that stand out, and then there's one obvious thing. I will say dunking is the obvious, how good you are at dunking, but the two standout things would be dribbling and shooting. That's what I would. As somebody who just casually watches basketball, those are the things that I will say. So if you are the greatest shooter of all time, and that is one of the basic things that makes you great, does that not make you in the conversation as being the greatest? If you are the best undeniably at doing that, does that not put you in that conversation?
It puts you in the conversation for one aspect, because shooting, in my opinion, is one aspect. That's just shooting.
But is that not the hardest element of basketball? Because that's like in football, scoring the goal is the hardest.
But John, all right, let me throw this up here, and people will understand it. If you know about basketball, man can't. One of the best catch 3-point shooters you could arguably say is Kall-In. Yeah, Kall-In off a screen. Man won't even be looking at the basket. Throw him the ball. It's nothing but net. Yeah. Steph Curry can do it off the dribble. That makes it harder. That makes him technically better. Yeah, he's better. Steph Curry can do it off the dribble. He can shoot from anywhere, and the range is crazy. But I'm sorry, bro. If you can't defend, this is the thing, because we're talking when you say basketball the greatest, you've got to be able to do it. You got to be able to be great at everything. This ain't football. This is basketball. Like one-on-one. Like for example, you see one-on-one. If LeBron James was to go one-on-one with Steph, like prime LeBron versus prime Steph, prime LeBron is winning only because prime LeBron taller, stronger, size, and size matters in basketball in terms of like being able to shrink the court, being able to like lock down man on D. Yeah. Steph can shoot, don't get twisted. But then what happens when you need to drive to the rim? What happens when you got a man that can chase you down? That's how people perceive MJ, because MJ can do all. People, you can't, there's nothing that MJ lacks other than the fact of, he wasn't the greatest 3-point shooter. But that's because 3-point shooting wasn't even like a big thing back in MJ's day. Not saying that he was going to be as good as, say, like even a LeBron or Durant from 3-point, but that just wasn't part of his game. But you see the mid-range, you can't talk to MJ. All these people when I talk about fadeaway, like, bro, MJ will post up anybody, fadeaway, it's a wrap. I don't care what no one says. Steph Curry is one of the greatest players of all time, but he's just not the greatest. You can't tell me a man that can't play defense at a high level is the greatest.
I'm guessing that's why Kobe's one of the greatest, because he was so all-rounded, yeah?
Yeah, bro, of course Kobe is. Bro, Kobe could do it all. Kobe could lock down your best offensive player. Do you know what I mean? For a guy that's saying, yeah, Matt, stay in football, I don't even want to like.
I don't
want to get into the back and forth here, but I'm not gonna lie. Some of the stuff you've been saying is absolutely like. I'm not gonna lie, fam. Like,
just quickly, Jamrock saying you're underselling Chef Curry's handling big time. Man called him Chef as well. Still,
yeah, no, his handles are serious, but he ain't better than Kyrie's though.
And Bayesian says Ray Jesus Shuttleworth Allen is one of the best.
Yeah, you talk about Ray Allen, bro. Ray Allen, one of the best clutch 3-point shooters there is in the game, 100%. But I'll just say this though, like, I really want to talk to this guy. I actually want to bring him on the show so we can talk basketball knowledge, because this guy. Anyway, in terms of like in terms of handles for Steph, yeah, Steph is great handles, but if you put Steph Curry as like greatest handles of all time, so to speak, then no. Steph has got amazing handles, but man, don't put him in the conversation of greatest handles of all time, bro. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Kyrie Irving is on a league above everyone else when it comes to handles. This guy here talking, bro. Do you even know what's tricking is? Them man, they don't know. Listen, I could go.
Let's move on before Matt gets riled up. Let's bring it on.
Man been talking from Jordan area now, bro. The man can't talk to me about basketball, bro.
Man, like Zabiri in the building. What's going on, brother?
You're mute, bro. You're mute.
You're mute.
Hey, you guys hear me now?
Yes, bro. What's going on, bro?
What's good, man?
Hey, I'm good, man. I'm good. Yo, shout out to Sadiq, man. It's good seeing him. But I swear his birthday was a couple months ago, man.
No, he said it's on Monday.
He said it's on Monday.
Maybe it's him and the missus going out. They be going out a lot. Good for you, Sadiq, man. Good for you. But I swear, man's birthday was like 3 times this year. You know?
No, do you know? I think it might have been. It was his anniversary not that long ago. I think it was his anniversary.
It might be anniversary.
You know, it was something. My man was like, "Yo, me and the missus, you know, birthday." I could have swore her birthday. Could have been anniversary, but shout out to
unless
you,
it was her birthday. It might have been her birthday.
Yeah, it might have been still.
All right. You man, good though.
Yeah, man.
Blessed,
good,
bro.
Dude?
Blessed,
good,
bro.
Man. What's good?
No, I'm good, man. I had a mad debate with Grizz last week, man. I'm looking forward to what we're going to talk about. But I had to lay it down for my boys FSG. You know what I mean? He's defending Klopp. He's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? He's big on supporting Klopp, and there's nothing wrong with that. But as I'm getting into the football tactics and analyzing the ownership and coaching, I'm starting to realize, it's not even Klopp or FSG's the issue. You know what I'm saying?
Here's the issue, bro.
Yeah, nah, it's not, man. If you deep it, you can see from the players and the coach. Like, look at the coaches, man. We've added a lot of coaches since Klopp came in, like even more coach than some other teams. You know what I mean? And picked up some men that walked away from staffs that didn't have them or wanted them there, like the guy at our Arsenal, the medical dude. I'm pretty sure that dude wasn't doing bits at Arsenal. It was like, we're going to get him. So we've just been like growing in the staff department. So I'm thinking like, we might be, what they call it in business? The overhead at the club might be too big, man. That's where all the money is going. You know them ones. Like, you got in the back, like the background might be too heavy. You know what I'm saying? Eating up the budget, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm telling you, man, club is well run, but the overhead might be a little bit too big.
I said the overhead, you know.
Yeah. Nah, that's what it's called. That's what it's called. That's what it's
Yeah,
called.
no.
I know
Yeah, I
what
know
you say.
exactly.
I
You
know
know
what
what I'm
you're
saying? When
saying.
you got like
Still.
6 front desk girls and you don't even need but one to answer the phone. You know what I mean? Like that. What we doing here? That's overhead. You know what I mean? But
I hear that.
my
So
question, go ahead.
yeah, no, go to you, bro.
So the only question I was gonna ask though, so you know we got like Verge, you know, people got their reservations about him right now. Solid in the defense. Allison, I'm not even gonna finish that statement. You know where I'm going. And we got Salah up top in the front three. It's not really solid right now, but you know what I'm saying, he's solid. Who would be a midfielder for you that can fit that mold when I say solid? I'm not talking like fit Nabi or prime Nabi or, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking like a real guy that is no debate gonna come on his name. Like, yo, that's what we need to be a solid midfielder. Right now, I'm gonna be honest, I can't even give it to Fab because we know Fab ain't got pace. You know what I'm saying? You skip past Fab with the little hit stick, you gone. So who's that midfielder for you guys? You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we've been lacking. I wouldn't say since Genie left, but that's what Genie was.
You're
Genie,
talking about when you say solid midfielder, you're talking about someone that we could potentially sign to be that guy, or someone
yeah.
within the
Or,
squad.
well, we don't have that in the squad
I
for
was
fact.
gonna say,
Yeah,
so it's got
yeah,
to be.
yeah.
Some,
So
okay, I
somebody,
got you. I got you.
not like we're looking to sign him either, but just like who you see as that midfielder that can
Okay,
be.
okay.
So it's not gonna be like a Genie per se, but like who's a solid midfielder? Like, yo, now that dude is a solid midfielder. If we get that dude, we can do bits. Not
Yeah,
like we're
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
go get him
yeah.
or nothing like that. But you never know. Klopp might be watching him and like, yo, nah, there's a BB guy onto something. Let's go get this player. Or you know what I'm saying? Your answers might actually influence something. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
so
yeah.
who's a
All right.
midfielder you put in that category? Like I wouldn't even say Conte either because he's too injury prone. So like
Yeah, not
you have
Conte
some
anymore.
good ballers,
Yeah, yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
Yeah,
saying,
yeah.
but they're not really solid. You know what I mean? 95% of the games in the season they're available. Every game you can be like, yo, nah, my man name is on that sheet.
yeah.
Yeah, bro, we chopped out now, bro.
Which up,
Chop
bro?
out. But
Man.
before you go though, bro, how's the little one doing? How's the gecko doing, bro?
Yo, he's good. I see like the pattern on his head is starting to come in. I think it's a little bit too early. Usually it's around the 3 month mark. So you know how you saw him, it was like a little banded setup. So the darker band will actually turn like black spots because like I said, a leopard gecko. So he'll start getting the spots. He's doing good, man. It's taking me back because I had the other ones for like 10 years ago. So I forgot that whole what you call it. I forgot the whole process of like taming them and getting them used to a human being. And for all the youngins watching this show, if you weak on like getting a girl, bro, if you can tame a leopard gecko, you can get any girl out there. Straight up, because it's a process, man. No, it's a process. I'm telling you. So
Education and that, yeah.
yeah, no, I'm telling it's tough, man, because you got to get used to the hand. You know what I mean? You
Yeah,
don't
you
know,
have to,
yo.
100%. Yeah,
This
yeah,
dude came out the egg and is seeing somebody that don't even look like him. You know what I mean? And you got to get him over that predator, what they call it, that prey instinct. You know what I'm saying? You can't pick him up certain ways because he's genetically wired to be like, yo, all the threats is gonna come and like grab me from the top. So you gotta
yeah,
like try
yeah,
to go
yeah, yeah,
underneath. But
yeah,
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 it's tough. It's
Yeah.
tough. But he's doing good, man. He's doing good. Growing well. When I first saw him, I thought he was like malnourished, but he's growing well. He's growing well, man.
Good to hear, man. Good to hear, man.
Yeah,
Trust.
yo. Unfortunately, I can't like bring them on the show because they sleep during this time, and when they wake up, man, they either like cranky or nervous. So it's really tough.
No, that's good, man. But obviously, when he gets a little bit bigger, then yeah, just give us a little visual update. You know what I mean? But I'm glad to hear he's
Once I
doing well.
tame them, bro. Once I tame them, that's you gotta tame them first, man. This is
You
like
man have
House
got,
of
yeah, you man's
Dragons.
got to sort of them in-house problems first, you know.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying. You
yeah,
can't
yeah,
just
yeah,
bring out
yeah. Man, are
shorty,
hella
shorty and
aggressive, bro.
tame.
You have to understand, like, he's natural, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
hear that, man.
yeah. That's like
But
House
no,
of Dragon trying to get a dragon, man. It's tough out there. You know what I mean? You be dragonless out here. But yo,
no,
much love, man. Big
no,
up to
big
you
up, G,
guys.
big up, man. We'll
Love,
chop that
bro.
up now as well, man. Big up,
Yeah,
G.
Definitely,
please do,
bro.
because I don't know that answer. So I'm looking for that midfielder too, man. Because I don't
Yeah,
know
yeah,
who
yeah,
that
cool,
is.
cool.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
no,
But
bless
love.
as always, G. Big up, man.
Big up, bro.
Big up. Do you know what's mad,
Right.
yeah? Um, it's one of them ones where I actually know what the answer is, but he's too injury prone, and it's actually Thiago. Like, he would be that cornerstone of our midfield, and we do actually have him. He's just too injury prone, and that's what the frustration is. Because if you could wave an injury-free wand over Thiago, he would be the Salah and the Van Dijk and the Alisson of the team. It would literally be, he would be who you would build your midfield around, without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah.
Without a shadow of a doubt. But he does get injured, so we can't use him as a cornerstone just for that reason. So if we're going on the basis of someone who isn't injury prone, that would come in and be that guy in our midfield. Barella definitely comes to mind, bro.
Barella does. I'll tell you who else comes into mind, funny enough, for me. Frankie de Jong, you know. I think de Jong
People kind of looked at me sideways when I said that during the summer.
De Jong does a bit of everything. Do you know what it is? You know what? You see, when we had Gini Wijnaldum done a bit of everything. And I think he's like the perfect midfielder. I think de Jong's probably the closest to Gini. I think maybe. I think, you know, so mad as well, bro. Obviously, there's a lot of Bellingham chatter. And I know some people will say Bellingham can't defend. Do you want to know something? I reckon if Bellingham was to go Liverpool, which, yeah, we don't know what's going to happen or not, I reckon Klopp does kind of like change his game a bit, make him a bit more, he makes him more complete, so to speak. Because I'm going to be real, bro. Gini Wijnaldum, even at Newcastle, was very attacking. PSV days, more attacking as well. But obviously, when you think of Gini at Liverpool, Gini turned into a complete midfielder. Now, it might take away from Bellingham's game, like doing that defensive work and whatever, but it probably makes him more complete and make him understand the game from a tactical aspect. Because technically, bro, Bellingham's technically Bellingham's on crud, isn't it? But you see, tactically, being able to do everything and just basically marshal the midfield, he has the qualities to do that. He's another one. He can actually do it. I can't lie.
Do you know who I would actually take over all of those players, but it's just not possible anymore?
Who?
Bruno Gomes. Do you know how much everybody flopped letting Newcastle get that boy?
He's good, but defensively, he can be got at.
But if you played him next to a DM, think about Flacco at his best and Bruno next to him in a pivot.
The thing is, like I said, he can be got at, but he will be still.
Can he actually be got at?
Because he's not the most.
I'm not saying he's perfect or anything.
Only because but when I say this, there's nothing against him because technically I think he's good enough. But I think athletically, you can get at him.
He's about it, you know.
No, he's about it. But
he can get around the pitch. He is quite athletic. I just think letting Newcastle get him was a mistake from some of the big clubs. I think Bruno Gomes could actually go and play at any of the clubs in the Premier League. I think
Bruno Gomes has to play
Liverpool,
in the right.
Man United. I think he could literally play for any of them. Honestly,
as good as I think he is, I think he would have to have a Fabinho next to him to get the best out of him, if that makes sense. Whereas you see, I'm just giving an example. You see, them man
but wouldn't De Jong though? De Jong couldn't play without a DM.
No. De Jong can do it. See, this is what I was going to say.
Bro. If De Jong's your DM, you're in trouble.
Bro, De Jong and
needs
Barella.
A DM next to him.
Bro, De Jong and Barella can do more than what Gomes can do.
Barella, I agree with the Barella, but
so
not
can
De Jong. No, if De Jong's in the six, you're in trouble. Unless you're literally Man City and you constantly have the ball all the time.
Disagree.
If you're a team that gets attacked like we do,
bro.
De Jong is not holding up the number 6, bro.
Bro,
he's not.
You are sleeping.
He's good, but he cannot play 6 by himself. And
what I'm saying is this. I trust De Jong to do it all over Bruno Gomes.
No, but when you say do it all, we're talking about a specific position. So in an 8, De Jong is fire. I would not put De Jong in the 6, bro.
Hold on, no, but you've lost me. So, you see De Jong, would you not trust De Jong more than Gomes in the 6?
Possibly, but I'm thinking about an 8 when I'm talking about the position I want. So I'm not talking about a 6. I'm talking about an 8.
Fourth, bro. This is my opinion. Fabinho and De Jong cooks. Fabinho and Ramirez cooks. But let's say for whatever reason, both had to play that 6 role. I'm picking De Jong all day over Ramirez. I think De Jong is more complete than Ramirez, bro. Ramirez is not that guy defensively, bro.
No, because his game is more about creating, but
De Jong can do it all, bro.
I mean, I don't even know how we got on. I don't even know.
I don't even know how we even got on here.
Yeah, I don't even know how we got there. But I'm just saying, I think Bruno Guimaraes is the perfect player that we should have in our midfield right now. If it was Thiago, Bruno, and Flacco, I think our midfield will be set.
Let me ask you this: Who do you think Liverpool? You see what we okay? Let's just say what we need right now. Do we need a Ramirez or a De Jong, in your opinion? That's the best way to ask it.
I think we need a Bruno. Because the Bruno can do defensive work, but he's also very creative. He's rugged. He can tackle. His passing is brilliant. He's like an all-round little pit bull. Do you get what I mean? Like, De Jong's a little bit more elegant, but De Jong, I don't think is like... put it like this. I think Bruno's already proved in the 6 months that he can handle the rough and tumble of the Premier League. I still need to see whether De Jong can.
Let me ask you
this: he can't. But I would need to see if he could do it. Bruno's already proved he can.
Do you know what I think? This is my opinion. And again, people can come at me all you like. Pause. De Jong can read the game better than Bruno.
I agree with that.
He can cover spaces quicker because he's more athletic.
No. I disagree with that. Bruno's more athletic than De Jong.
No, you're sleeping, bro.
No, what are you smoking? I'm not saying there's a big disparity, but I would say Bruno's more athletic than De Jong, personally. Yeah, 100%.
Let's move on, people. Let's move on. Drifty's also sleeping on that video
where
Frankie de Jong was racing Dembele and Dembele.
But you're sleeping on Bruno's athleticism, bro.
Bro, Frankie de Jong would absolutely...
No, Bruno's more athletic than De Jong, bro.
People, 100%. Who's more athletic, Bruno Guimaraes or Frankie de Jong? Please tell me you're picking Frankie de Jong. Put a de Jong or a Guimaraes. I want to see what people say in the chat.
People are already saying it's Bruno, bro. They're already
more athletic than Frankie de Jong.
Bruv, he is, bro. Bruno is more athletic than De Jong, bruv. De Jong is not athletic.
Wow.
He's a brilliant footballer. He's a brilliant technician, but he's not athletic.
No. I'm not having that. Wow. Hold on. Frankie, De Jong, Defo Frankie's too far. Bro, are you sure? Bro, people are saying Frankie, bro. What are you talking about?
No, people are saying Frankie now, but I've seen a whole load of people say Bruno. So
no, they weren't. No,
bro, if you scroll back the chat, you'll see hella Brunos, bro.
No, they weren't, bro. They weren't.
Look, it is
everyone
what it is.
I've seen 3 people say Bruno.
It is what it is. I personally think that.
I can't even. It's not even a debate.
I personally think that. And I don't think there's a massive disparity. But I think Bruno's more athletic than De Jong.
But Frankie, all right. Man, fair enough.
The funny thing is, when I mentioned De Jong, a lot of people pushed back on me. Remember in the summer when I said we should get involved in the De Jong
I said Frankie De Jong cold.
Enough people pushed back at me. It was like, nah, man, Frankie's not the one. And
Frankie De Jong cold, fam.
So I'm kind of surprised.
I think the people might have been giving you a bit of grief, not me, because I think he was at that time linked with Man United. So people kind of didn't want to associate themselves with a guy that wants to go to Man United, so to speak. But De Jong
that's why we should have got involved. If we'd have paid the money, Barca would have sold him to us, and I'm sure he would have rather joined Liverpool than Man United, bro. We should have got involved in that Frankie thing, bro. We should have got involved. And when people said 300 grand a week was too much, is it really? If we want to compete with the big boys, aren't we supposed to be like, all right, fuck it, let's just make it an exception or whatnot? But anyway,
we might have to do a poll, people, just to see what people think.
No, fair enough.
Like who is more athletic? What is that? That was what it was, isn't it? Who was more athletic?
Yeah. And again, the thing is, when I say athletic as well, I think there's a possibility De Jong's got more stamina than Bruno, and that might be possibly what people.
I think Bruno's stronger,
but I think that Bruno has got like better. That kind of lateral movement. If you're defending it, you can change direction a bit quicker and be more like. I think it's Bruno, bro.
De Jong, bro.
Look, Well, I don't even know if we'll ever find the truth to this.
All right, shout out to the FIFA 23 man. Who you been not joking? Man, press R2 and L2.
But here's the thing that frustrates me the most, bro, is that Bruno went to Newcastle
I know,
for like 23 million.
They had
Why didn't we just get involved in that, bro?
Listen,
why did we not just get involved in that, man?
Regardless on who's more athletic, Bruno Gomes is a player that we should have been in for 100%. And what worries me a little bit is that we know talent when we see one, but it's not like before. I think people are catching on. I still feel like
hold on, actually saying they paid 50 mil. They didn't pay 50 mil for him. I
can't remember how much
20
it was.
something mil.
No, what 20? Maybe about 40. Maybe about 40. But what I was gonna say, so...
Trouble Lord just said, yeah, it's the FIFA people. It's all the FIFA. It's all the FIFA.
Nah, bro.
Was it 50 mil? Okay, if they paid 50, I could have sworn they got him for 20 something mil.
The young faster can cover space faster, bro.
You know what? Bring in our next caller for me, bro. I need to find out how much Bruno actually went to.
Yeah. Bruno can cover space. Bruno can cover space faster than Gomes.
How much did Newcastle pay for him?
But yeah, we move. All right, let's bring in the next caller. We don't want to keep the people waiting too long. Mizzy, what's going on, bro? Yes, G.
What's good? Yeah.
What's going on, bro?
Hope everyone's well. Look, all right, I'm gonna get the question out of the way. Have you guys seen the anime G.I. Joe?
G.I. Joe, yeah. What, the film? The film or the cartoon?
Any like
yeah. I know about G.I. Joe.
Yeah. So there's a question, yeah. So which one of these fit the best as a dynamic duo? So you have Son Goku and Son Gohan as a duo, and then you have Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes, and then lastly Deadpool and Wolverine as a dynamic duo.
Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes. And what was the last one?
Deadpool and Wolverine. Logan.
Who and Wolverine?
Deadpool.
Cool.
Yeah. Cool.
So as a dynamic duo, so work ethic and teamwork and all that.
Hold on, but you said Son Goku and who? Sorry, who's that one?
Gohan.
Gohan. Yeah.
From Dragon Ball. Cool. Dragon Ball. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I watched the ratings online on Liverpool channel. I was excited that Diogo Jota and Tsimikas giving the ratings up until Lindus showed up, and then it all went downfall. So I immediately turned it off.
Oh boy!
But yeah. Hopefully we get the dub, because I'm not gonna lie, it set the tone for my weekend, and I'm having futsal on Sunday.
Sick. Yeah.
And this is the kit that I'm wearing. So this is the new one, the new kit.
Oh,
yeah.
Hey, bro, you need to release that. You need to release that yourself, bro.
That's the kit I'm wearing. So we have to get the win, and then I can put the smile on my face.
No, bro. Let's not forget that look fire, bro.
Fire, yeah. With the tag on it, this is what I got from
man popping tags for futsal. I love it.
Yeah. Jeez, bro. Yeah, so that's
good luck though, bro. Hope you win, man.
Good luck for the futsal.
Yeah, Techers FC. But yeah, smash the like and keep the vibes going, guys. Yeah.
Love as always, bro.
Love as always,
See you next week, man. Big up, bro.
Big up,
man. Love, bro.
Big up, bro. Big up, each and every time. All right, so Drift.
Yes.
Best dynamic duo. Goku and Gohan. Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes. Wolverine and Deadpool.
And Deadpool. Now, I know you're thinking, Drift, how dare you do that to Dragon Ball? But hear me out. Deadpool can't be killed. And Wolverine is arguably the coolest character ever invented.
I hear that.
So just on that premise, I'm going with them. But don't get me wrong, that was hard, because I'm a Dragon Ball Z man. And the wickedest thing is, if he'd have pulled on my heartstrings and said Vegeta and Trunks, we would have had a totally different conversation.
No, you know what? You know,
different
big up
conversation.
Vegeta and Trunks, yeah. But you see, Goku and Gohan. For me, that's the embodiment of like even today.
Gohan
like,
started to just do like
bro, the whole
cool and
father-son thing. Shout out to the people that watched the first Dragon Ball Z movie that had Broly in it. I think it is one of the Dragon Ball Z movies 6 or 4. Bro, the father-son Kamehameha thing. Are you mad? Are you?
Yeah,
Listen,
Fra just said that Goku could kill him with the Kamehameha. I don't think he can.
Kill who?
Deadpool with the
Nah, he
Kamehameha.
can
I
still.
don't think he can.
Nah, he
Because
can
if Deadpool
still.
explodes into pieces, he just regrows.
Bro, you see Goku?
I don't think Deadpool can be killed.
Nah. Goku would just do a spirit bomb then. It's over. And he'll do a spirit bomb when he's a Super Saiyan God as well.
While he's trying to do a spirit bomb, Wolverine is just like, I mean, just chop him up, bro.
Let me put, obviously, because when we watch Dragon Ball Z, yeah, that man used to go hyperbolic time chamber. There's now a thing called Dragon Ball Z. No, it's called Dragon Ball. I've forgotten what the new thing is called. But basically, yeah, I can't remember the name of the actual thing. But basically, bro.
Is Gohan's heart even in it anymore?
Them man there, you see Goku, man's a Super Saiyan God.
No,
them man have gone to them man have got blue hair in that now. It's different. Them man have got blue hair, bro.
Look, it's a strong argument.
All I'm saying is,
because remember, Wolverine in his own right is almost invincible as well. Yeah,
almost. Goku Ultra Instinct, nah, bro. I'm telling you, them man there wouldn't know what hit them. Ultra Instinct Goku, are you dumb? Yeah. I love Wolverine and Deadpool. More Wolverine and Deadpool. I rate Deadpool as well, but more Wolverine. Yeah, I know Wolverine has the regeneration thing, but Goku's giving man the realest punches, bro. Where the fact that Wolverine can't respond.
What I really hope is that they find a way to do what they did with the Marvel universe and actually make Dragon Ball into a feature movie.
Bro, we've never seen a Dragon Ball. You know what? There was a Dragon Ball movie that was made years ago, and it should never be made. It should never be made. Whoever, in fact, the director or the producer, whoever thought of making a live action Dragon Ball movie, you should have just left that as a concept and let that thing die, fam. You know them ones there. Wait until the technology catch up and.
Yeah. But look, it is what it is. It's a 50-50, isn't it? Like, it is what it is. Like I said, it's Gohan's heart.
Got a better dynamic duo.
Robin and Ribbery.
No, John Wick and just any gun. Any gun to run.
What, John Wick and Halle Berry? Yeah.
Hey, John Wick, you know. Crazy.
Nah, the best combination would probably be like Thor and Iron Man.
No, it'll be Thor and Black Panther still.
Oh, you're going Black Panther over Iron Man?
Because he can absorb. Yeah, because as sick as Iron Man is, yeah. Remember, Black Panther can absorb what you know what I mean and dish back. In fact, you know what? If you want to go deep, man would just say, and no one can test them, by the way. Thanos on Apocalypse. One can't be touched because man is before time.
One
master
is a planet
the suit.
And one is a titan.
One master the suit, like alien race them thing there, and one has the infinity rings. It's a wrap, bro.
I got one for you, but we'll move on. Silver Surfer and Superman. That's a dynamic duo for your ass.
Say that again. There, Silver Surfer and who?
And Superman.
Galactus and Jean Grey.
That's strong still.
We move.
We move.
Man said Jean Grey by herself, you know.
Give me one set while you bring the next caller, bro. Give me one set.
Yeah. All right, listen, people. If you know about Galactus and Jean Grey. We're never going to go Phoenix. We're going to go Dark Phoenix. What was it, Ting? Wait, shout out to all the olders that know about that. Was it the M-Cron Crystal? Are you dumb? I don't know about them thing there. But yeah, we move. Right, man said Kabak and Reece Williams duo. Kabak. We move. Right, we bring the next caller. Jamal.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, indeed, bro. How are you, bro? You blessed?
Yeah. How are you? Should I say Matt or should I say Booker T? If you know, you know.
Bro.
If you know, you know.
Hey, Jamal, listen. You see when it happened? It was peak, you know. It was peak. This is me. Bro.
When you said that, I laughed. Yeah, I laughed. I played that out 5 times. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. It is what it is. Shout out to the people that know. If you was there, you know what Jamal's talking about, innit? I'm not gonna repeat it just for various reasons. But if you know, you know. I was Booker T that night still.
Yeah, we're not trying to let Kop-Ish get shut down, you know, cancelled.
Indeed, we can't get cancelled. We can't. We're still here, innit? We're still here.
Yeah. So yeah, man. See, yeah, I was just saying, man. I hope we get the 3 points, man, on Saturday, because you know what? We had a pretty decent international break, because Salah scored 2, Nunes scored 1, I think Jota as well scored, even Virgil, and he kept 2 clean sheets, and he played against elite opponents. I think one was against Belgium, and then he played Poland, which is Lewandowski. So yeah, man. So we had a little decent international break. So I just hope. Yeah, I just hope everybody's come back fit and we're ready for Saturday. Huh? But this is my question, because I know we are Liverpool fans, but we are also football fans.
Agreed.
And this World Cup coming up here, it's huge. It's massive, man, because this is some of this generation their last World Cup. I'm gonna name the big 3. So I want to know who this World Cup means more to for their legacy: Messi, Ronaldo, or Neymar. The reason why I say that, because I'm going to give you argument for all 3. Let's start with Messi. If he gets this World Cup, it's done. Full stop. He is the GOAT. Because what can you say? You can say what? Dominate club-wise, dominate country-wise, and he has what the other 2 guys don't have. He have the eye test. Some people say Messi is the best footballer they ever seen. I know you guys say R9. So Messi will have everything. He'll be like Thanos. He'll have all the belts.
All the rings for real. All the rings. Yeah.
So that's my argument for Messi if he gets this World Cup. For Cristiano Ronaldo, he can say, you know what? Yes, I will never be as good as a footballer as Messi, technically. But what I can say is I won 5 Ballon d'Ors, I won a Euros, and I won a Copa America. No, not Copa America. I won the World Cup. And bro. And I did that when Messi was here. And some people might say I'm one of the best goal scorers to ever play the game. So I can say, you know what? I'll never be as good as Messi. But when Messi was on this pitch, I had 5 Ballon d'Ors, a Euros, and a World Cup. Say something.
True.
And then the last one is Neymar, because I know he's Brazil top scorer. But guys, you know, he hasn't have a Copa America or a World Cup. I mean, for the talent Neymar has, he need to win some for Brazil, because you guys know how Brazil players are. They're very passionate about their country. And bro, I'm sorry, if he don't get a World Cup, I'm sorry guys, he cannot look Kaká, Ronaldinho, Pele in the face. He cannot, bro. You have to watch your shoes. You have to watch your shoes. You can't look at them at the face. So I want to know who this World Cup means more for their legacy. Personally, for me, I think it's Messi, because, bro, Messi could actually tell Ronaldo, you're done out here. He can literally tell Pele, you're done out here. And he can literally tell R9 and Maradona, you're done out here as well. So, yeah, man. So that's my question.
It's true, you know. Jamal, you know. That's a big question still, Jamal. That's a big question.
And very, very quickly for Drifty, yeah, I was watching the Brighton preview yesterday, and I wasn't seeing chess, man. You see how you back Nunes? I want you to back Liverpool like that, man. I want to see the chess.
Bro, he sided with man with the Jota thing, you know. He sided with man with the Jota thing. Even I was surprised as well, Jamal. I was quite surprised.
But yeah, man. But that's my question, guys. So yeah, man. As always, a great show. And guys, smash the like button and thumbs up, man, because these guys are the best to do it. So yeah, peace out.
All right, love as well, Jamal. Jamal, make sure you tune in tomorrow as well for the match review as well, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm going 3-0. That's my score. Salah 2, Jota 1. We move.
Cheese.
We
Love that. Big up Jamal.
Love to Jamal as always.
All right, so Drift, I don't know if you caught any of that, but he was talking about like, okay, so the World Cup is coming up, and obviously it's massive for people's legacies, and these three in particular, Messi, Ronaldo, and Neymar. Who, in your opinion, needs it more for their legacy? Now, I'll go first, and I'll give you time to just think about what I said. For me, it's either Messi or Neymar. If I had to pick one, it probably is Messi, only because if Messi wins that World Cup, that's it. He's kind of completed football, so to speak, innit? Because what some people will always say is, like, Messi's never won a World Cup, though, innit? Like, the World Cup, the world stage. But there's also another part of me that says, Neymar, bro, do you know why? Neymar's probably the most disrespected player in today's game for someone who's so talented in what they've achieved. Bro, like what Jamal said, if he's not the top goal scorer for Brazil, I think he's like level or something with Pele, yeah? He's won a Champions League. He's won various leagues, but he's won a league at Barca. He's won a league at PSG. Bro, like if Neymar wins a World Cup, bro, that changes him, his legacy and what he was about. You see how some people say, Neymar plays in France. Bro, if Neymar wins the World Cup, what are you saying then? What are you saying then? I think it's them two. It's either Messi or Neymar. And I'm split on who to choose. I think Ronaldo, I think even if Ronaldo wins a World Cup, I still feel like people will always say Messi's better, you know. And I think it's just because the way how Messi plays the game gracefully, even though Ronaldo's amazing in his own right. Like Ronaldo is like, for the Dragon Ball Z fans out there, Ronaldo and Messi are like Naruto and Sasuke. It's who you prefer, like style, winning, like who you prefer style wise. But I think a lot of people are gonna pick Messi regardless. I don't think Ronaldo can really change that narrative, in my honest opinion. I just think it's already a given that people will just say, more likely than not, even though you got Ronaldo people that will say that, I just think you can't change that, bro. But you see the Neymar thing. Neymar changes his whole footballing story if he wins a World Cup. Brother, imagine if Neymar wins a World Cup and Ronaldo and Messi never win a World Cup, bro.
Yeah.
I haven't even given you a clear answer because I don't think
do you know? All right, let me be controversial with this because I don't have any like love for Ronaldo, so I can say things other people won't say. If Portugal won the World Cup, I don't think it would have anything to do with Ronaldo. Ronaldo's kind of washed now. If they won it, it would be like he was part of it, but he wasn't like the reason or anything. Because remember, you do have to
got a stealing headlines in that.
You do have to play your role in this as well. Let's keep it a buck. You can't just be a part of it. Djuma Traore won a Champions League, but nobody ever will talk about it. You've got to be like a figurehead in it. 5-10 years ago, if they'd have won a World Cup, you know Ronaldo would have been front and center. But I don't think if they win it this year, he will be. I think he'll just be a passenger along the way and he'll chip in now and again. And that's probably Portugal's problem because he's such a big figurehead for the whole country. They still rely on him. And at 37, 38 years old, that's a stupid decision. Like he should just play his role now. Do you know what I'm saying? And that Portugal squad is so littered with talent. They should be able to make him play a role. He shouldn't still be the key reason.
Agreed,
do you know what I'm saying? Messi's on that borderline at 34, 35 of like, don't rely on him, but he can still do it. But should you rely on him? And I think you even look at the role he plays at PSG, which is a lot more relaxed to what he did at Barcelona. And you think, is it age? Why he's more relaxed now and he's not so take the ball by the horns and just win the game kind of thing? I don't know. With Neymar being 31, he's still at that age where he's capable of it being his tournament. And if Brazil win, it could be because he actually is the reason. The same way Ronaldinho, R9 and Rivaldo was the reason. The same way Pele was the reason. The same way Romario and Bebeto and them, man, there was the reason. Like, take the ball by the horns and actually be that guy. Neymar's still young enough to do that. And I'm not saying Messi and Ronaldo can't have great tournaments, but at 35 and 37, 38 respectively, I'll be very shocked if their tournament is like they had 4 or 5 games in a row of just absolutely unbelievable football. They are getting to the age now where it's not easy to do it. At 31, Neymar can still do it. So I think Neymar's more capable of having that tournament. Based on the seasons they've had so far, Neymar's definitely in the best form out of all 3 of those players. And I think Neymar needs it because I know people are going to say I'm being controversial with this, but I think winning the World Cup for Brazil means more than it does to anybody else. Because I think Brazil are to the World Cup what Real Madrid are to the Champions League. I think they are the pinnacle. They are the it. They are the team everybody loves. They are the best World Cup team in history. Without a shadow of a doubt, nobody has ever played better football than the Brazilians. And if you want to argue that with me, I'll argue that till the day I die. Brazil are the greatest nation to ever play football. If you win it for them, it means more than winning it for anybody else, in my opinion. So if Neymar has a key role in winning Brazil a World Cup, that means more, in my opinion, than it does any of the others. That's just me personally.
I agree with you. It's one of them ones where it's like if Brazil aren't in the World Cup, I think all of us will sit there and go, "It's not a real World Cup without Brazil." It's not
a real
one of them
World
ones.
Yeah, it's not a real cup without Brazil.
It's just not. It's just different. Like it's just different, and that's why I kind of hope like Neymar stays healthy as well. Because for all the people that want to make jokes and say he's always injured, tear, like I think again, like for his legacy, he just needs to show up and show out and show the world what he can do and what he's capable of. I've said this from day. There's an argument to be had about is he actually more naturally gifted than Messi? Naturally gifted. Some people say, Matt, you're chatting rubbish just because he's fancy. But I just think from a technical perspective, Eva doesn't lack nothing. Like if you just said like first control, you might say Eva. If you maybe say ball retention, you probably say like Messi. Messi can keep the ball close to his foot, maybe running at high speed. But if I said weak foot, you might go Neymar. Like if I said like, I don't know, like just mad things that Eva can do. Like I think like Neymar for me is the only person that can kind of speak to Messi from a talent perspective. But we know talent is only part of the game. Do you know what I mean? Like because Ronaldo is like when you say like the more obviously he's the more complete footballer that will rival Messi. But you see Neymar just for pure talent. There's nothing this man can't do, you know. And people sleep on that because he plays in France and do you know what I mean? Like, bro, there's so many ways to skin a cat, like, and Neymar can do it just as good as Messi. Do you know what I mean? So yeah.
No, I agree with you, bro. I actually think that Neymar's got more flair than Messi, but Messi is a better dribbler. So it depends what your poison is in terms of like who you think the better footballer is, isn't it? Like, do you like the flair or do you just like the pure?
Here's the thing. This is one thing I will say. If you talk, all right, funny you say that. If you go back to Neymar at Barcelona, Neymar will take more risks with his dribbling.
Because that's what the flair does.
Yeah, that's what flair does.
Flair is risk
A to B. Like Messi will get you there no matter what. Even if it's 1 foot, Messi will get you there. Neymar can get you there in different ways, but Neymar will take more risks in it. So it's how you perceive it. It's how like what's more impressive to you? A man that can do more or a man that can just get you there? That's how you got to look at it.
And I'm not going to make excuses for him, yeah? But it's DNA. It's DNA.
But
Neymar
both of them are born to play the game, though. Both of them are born
Neymar
to play
does what he does because it's DNA. And it's got lost in modern football, bro. I'll be honest.
No, do you know what's lost in modern football?
Showboating,
a little bit of flair, like, bro, it's mad.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm. But football
that
is purist, yeah. Like I always say, like I get that football has evolved, times have changed, yeah. But the purest form of football is throw a kid the ball in the playground, and who's the best? And Neymar is unquestionably the best at that. Like if you just threw the ball into the playground and just said, that's why Ronaldinho and R9 and Zidane and these men get talked about the way they do, because if you just threw the ball into the playground and said, which kid is duppy and everyone? Those are the ones that would have done it. And I'm sorry if I'm going to upset some people. Neymar's doing that more than Messi. Messi might be better at professional football, of A to B, getting it done, statistics, racking up the stats, scoring goals. It's unquestionable. Messi's better than Neymar. But roll the ball to the kids in the playground, and it's another conversation. And Messi is a baller, but I think Neymar's the one in the playground that looks the best. If I'm being honest, if you just roll the ball to the kids in the playground, I think Neymar's the one that will be the best. That's just my opinion. People might disagree. So it's what's your poison? Pick your poison, innit? But both of them are absolutely tremendous footballers, and we need to appreciate both because both of them are nearly going to stop. Like 131, 135, they're not going to be around much longer. We got to appreciate these man.
Neymar is 30 or 31.
We got to appreciate these man while they're still
Neymar
here,
was
bro.
17, blood.
Yeah, it's mad.
All right, let's move on to our next caller. I think he's a legend now. I think you guys know who he is. He's been on here now quite a few times. He's made some bold claims, but I also feel like he's made some very good claims. The one and only, the legend, Bruno. What's going on, bro?
You right?
Yes, bro. Yourself?
Well, basically, I'm going to make this short and sweet because I ain't going to get shortened by that time like last time. Tomorrow's game, we have to turn up.
Oh, facts,
we can't be faffing around. None of this playing like Stoke City. We have to get that ball on the floor and we need to start playing some proper football. The other thing I've got to say is this. What are your favourite genres of music?
Oh, okay.
Your top 3 genres of music. And also, another thing, what's your top 5 singers?
Okay.
Because I've got different types of genres of music that I like. I mean, different singers that I'm into, like Dido, for example, Chris Brown, Rihanna, Jay-Z, Madonna's another. I mean, I've got so many, I can't even count it on my fingers.
Okay. So that's no, top 5 is going to be difficult still, but
top
I like
5 going to be hard, bro.
Yeah. And then the other thing is, right, what do you think we should do on the football pitch, as in like the style of play? You know how I said it needs to be tweaked? What do you think they should be doing, like patterns of play wise?
Okay. Oh, Bruno's come with some tough questions this week, boy.
Yeah, I've been watching. The last 3 weeks, I'm not going to lie, it's been kind of boring. So I've had to find some entertainment because obviously they cancelled our match because of the Queen's funeral, which, in my honest opinion, that should have taken place on a Tuesday or something like that. Because, like, come on, no offense, but that should have used the army if you had to. Like, but anyway,
I do get where you're coming from. I do get. I get that.
That shouldn't have taken the whole weekend just to. Because now it's a packed schedule, right? The season finishes on the 29th, I think, of May. So when's the game's going to be played? See the problem?
Yeah, no, facts.
So it's going to be...
But yeah, football's back though, Bruno. So, you know what I mean? We got our entertainment back and, you know what I mean? We moved, man. There's some tough questions though, bro. Big up, man.
Tough ones, bro. Tough.
Yeah, I'd like to see what your response is in the comments as well. That would be very interesting.
Yeah. All right, then, bro. Well, we'll see you next week, man. Big up as always, bro. And you beat the timer by 28 seconds this week, bro. No, big up, bro. Big up.
Big up yourself, Bruno. Have a blessed weekend, bro.
Have a blessed weekend. See you next week.
Yeah. Take care, bro. See you next week, bro.
Bye-bye.
All right, big up Bruno, man. Legend in
tough
this
ones
thing
there, bro.
All right, so he said top 3 genres of music. Top 3. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Should we just say rap and hip hop come under one genre? Because that's like that's very techy, yeah. All right, let's just say like rap hip hop. That's one genre.
I would go
dance hall
and R&B. Those are my three. Dancehall, R&B, and hip hop.
Yeah. Those are my three. Those are my three.
Yeah. Those are my three.
Top 5 singers.
Now here's the wickedest thing. See, when it comes to singers, I don't necessarily need to like their music. I appreciate the voice. So I'm gonna cheat a little bit because some of these people I don't really listen to their music.
I know who you're gonna say, bro. You're gonna say Christina Aguilera.
Christina Aguilera's got the best voice I've ever heard.
But you know, I'm gonna put in there. I'm gonna put in a Lear in there.
As a female,
I'm putting a Lear in there. No, I'm putting a Lear in there still.
All right. So my top 5 will be Christina Aguilera, Casey.
I'm putting a Lear in there. Facts.
But vocally though, Aaliyah was a legend, but I don't know if vocally she was that strong though.
No, I'm putting a Lear in there.
No, that's fair enough.
I'm just saying, I'm putting a Lear in there. That's just for me. Whitney Houston's definitely another one. Jesus.
Hold on. Did Bruno say our own favorite or top 5?
No, but when he says singer, you know what it is though. Man just can't say, because when he says singer, that doesn't mean just necessarily female singers, you know.
No, that's why I said Casey, bro. Casey is my favorite male singer, and in terms of like his voice, and Aguilera is my favorite female. I think Celine Dion is a shout.
It is.
If you're talking about vocalists, I think Mariah Carey is a shout.
Now Mariah Carey, old school. This is mad though, because
Cal would kill me if I didn't say Joe.
Yeah, Joe. Yeah, Joe's there, but Joe's not like. Joe's Joe's a legend though, isn't it? In this team.
Bob Marley.
He's not a singer though.
Nah, he is, bro. He is
a singer.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
When you say Bob Marley that's a tough one. You know, Bob Marley.
100%, bro. Usher.
Usher, yeah, no. You know what? There's too many.
There are a lot. Again, look, this is like the winger thing. I need time. I actually need time.
Usher's definitely Usher, you know. Usher, you know.
That's a tough one.
Bomba. That's tough.
For the people that are saying that Bob Marley's not a singer, so what is it then?
It's hard. He's not a one. Like
he's 100% a singer. It might be a different genre of music.
There's another thing that you kind of call.
What is he doing if he's not singing?
No, he is, but he isn't. Because he's kind of talking. It's different. It's hard to explain.
Am I allowed to talk about the guy who's cancelled? Because
I knew he was gonna say
what he did. We will never speak of. But he's still the king of R&B in terms of what he did when we didn't know what he was doing. When we didn't know what he was doing, he was still the king of R&B.
But I know what man did though, innit? So
Mary J. Blige.
Mary J. Blige, she's serious, you know.
I'm confused to people saying Bob Marley's not a singer. If he's not a singer, what is he then?
No, he is and he isn't. It's weird. He is and he isn't, but he's a legend, fam.
Bob Marley is what he is, but I still think he is singing though, bro. I don't know.
All right,
Luther Vandross.
Luther, you know. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, man could just
Lionel
break out
Richie.
some old school CDs, you know.
All right, don't get me started on Lionel, you know. And you know Lionel Messi's named after Lionel Richie, you know.
I know if Carl's watching man like Jaheim and that as well, you know. Don't get it twisted. Hey, remember SWV, the sisters in that? You dumb.
What was Bruno's other one? Because I'm not gonna lie, it's actually very difficult to actually.
Sugar. What was Bruno's last one? Shoot. I can't even lie. I don't remember.
The style. What style of play should we use?
What style of play should we use?
What style of play should Liverpool use? Because obviously we used to be a counter press team.
Yeah.
We're not that anymore because we don't really do that, do we? Let's be honest. We don't counter press anymore.
Do you know? Just quickly as well. Sorry, just quickly. Condolences to Coolio. You know, Coolio lost his life unfortunately.
Yeah.
Condolences to him and his family as well. Do you know what I mean? Coolio, legend, man. Trust me. Like, big up Coolio, and I say
that was
like,
my brother let me know about that. Like,
that's Sad news, man. And again, like we've lost another one in it. Like it's mad. But yeah, man.
Oh, Teddy Pendergrass from Envy
His
Boss.
family.
Jeez. And Marvin Gaye.
Hey, Marvin Gaye, you know. Bomba fuck.
Hey, Teddy, you know. That's my mom's guy right there. Style of play. Me personally, I think we should have fully adapted to a more position-based game and forget about the trying to press and do the high line, and maybe we should adapt more to a kind of Man City type of play where it is more about retaining the ball rather than high intensity, because the age of our squad clearly can't do that high intensity anymore, because they're players who were doing it at the beginning, and clearly now there's so much mileage in their legs.
Yeah,
that they can't necessarily do it anymore.
I just want to go back to 18-19 ball, in it. Like 18-19/19-20. It was like a mixture of possession and counter attack and counter pressing. We had the best mix and blend, you know. Beres Hammond.
There's too many, you know. It's too difficult.
I want to go back to that type of football. That type of football there was like the perfect blend, and I guess everyone was at the right age to play that type of football. I think we would struggle to play that now because players are just getting a little bit older, some of them. But 18, 19, 19, 20, I just call it mix and blend because that's what it was. We had the mix and blend thing back then. That's when people didn't know how to do with Liverpool. Because you see 18, 19, the best goal this is my opinion, by the way. The best goal we've ever scored under Klopp as a team is against Man City away at the Etihad 18-19. I don't know if it's because that goal there, we kind of said to Man City, oh, what, you want to do the possession thing? Oh, what you think we can't do that? I'm not gonna. When Firmino scored that goal, and there was how many passes? What
was it, like 27 passes or something like that?
Bro, all I know is that we just said to Man City, "Oh, what you wanna do the position thing? Yeah, is that what you lot are on?" And we showed them, and they were just like,
I thought he was gonna say like the best actual goal because
no, I'm talking team goal, the goal that made me think raw. We kind of done for all the anime people that are out there. I don't just want to get this one, but for anime people out there, we done what Sasuke did with a Sharingan. Man cloned the tip. We basically looked at Man City, or a Kakashi thing, shall we say. We looked at Man City. It's almost like we took a photo and went, is that what you got? We're gonna do the exact same thing. We can do that as well, big man. That's what we said to Pep. We can do this as well. Do you know? But when we scored that goal, I was like, "No, we're the sickest."
Do you remember the other day when we went offline and we started reminiscing about goals after we did that member show? And I showed you, man, about the Coutinho opening season goal against Arsenal. Do you know how many people forget that he was about 35 yards out and he packed
close to 40,
and he packed Czech. That was no dead goalkeeper. That was Petr Cech. And he packed him from about 35 yards. And then Mane scored that goal in that same game. Mane against Bayern Munich. Origi against Everton. Salah against Man City. Yo, there's so many goals. Anyway, I think we might have actually forgotten one of Bruno's questions, but I don't remember what the other one was.
I can't remember the last one is. No, I think that was it. You had the 3 questions, I think. That was the last one, I believe.
But we only did the music one, which, by the way, Boys to Men.
No, there was 3. There was there were 2 music because there was
genre singers. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and then top 5 singers. Right. Yeah. But yeah,
that Coutinho goal even nearly turned Kall around on the Coutinho thing.
Bro, when Kall saw that, listen. What time it was,
that Coutinho free kick against Arsenal is one of the best things I've ever seen in my life. I'm sorry.
We haven't got a free kick taker, man. That's
one of the best things I've ever seen in my life. But anyway, let's bring in the next caller. He's been waiting patiently. The best storyteller, I think. Man like Chris Angel in the building. What's going on, bro?
Basketball season has returned.
Quick disclaimer, guys. All the super chats are saved, guys. Do not worry. All the super chats are saved. we'll be doing that next. What's
going on, man?
Man, like Chris
What's going
in the
on, bro?
building. What's
Yo,
going
what's
on,
good with Cal, man? You got him in the basement, bro. I gotta go out there and rescue him.
Nah.
I got the gear ready, bro. I got the gear ready, bro.
Man's got the camo. No, he's good.
I got the gear ready, bro.
Man said he's ready, you know.
I'm a man of all trades, man.
Man said he's ready, you know.
What's good though, G?
How's your week been and stuff? It's been good for y'all and shit.
Yeah,
it's
bro.
It's been very stressful, but it's been full of love, and I'm blessed, bro. How about
good,
you,
man? Like it's been a pretty decent week for me as well. Like I watched both Colombian games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Pretty good and shit like that.
Cool.
I didn't actually see how they got on. How did Colombia get on during the international?
We won both games against Honduras and Mexico. Luis Diaz gave a penalty against Mexico.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Did he rectify it though? Did he score to like make up for it?
The player that kind of like stood out was the winger from Leeds now, Luis Senestera.
And people talking about it. Yeah,
he's pretty good and stuff. But kind of wanted to talk about my week in a way.
Yeah, go for it, man.
Yeah, bro.
So I'll touch a little story. So when I first moved, because me and my wife moved around a lot because of her work and stuff. So for about 4 years, we used to live in Japan and stuff like that. And,
right, yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so we lived in Japan, Spain, and right now we're in California right now and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah. Big up.
So when we got to California, obviously I didn't have a job, obviously, and stuff like that. I had my degree and stuff like that, but I didn't have a job. So I did an internship with LA Galaxy when I first came here.
Oh snap! Yeah.
My sports science and stuff. That's what my degree is. I have a associates with sports psychology, and I have a bachelor's in sports science and stuff like that.
Okay.
Big up to you, bro. Big up, man.
So I was able to get an internship with LA Galaxy and stuff, and it did pretty well and stuff. I can't really say much because I signed like an NDA and stuff. So like,
yeah.
You
didn't even say nothing, bro.
Don't get yourself in trouble, bro.
Yeah, interaction with like certain players and stuff, I can't really say. But
yeah.
So last week I got an email saying that there's an opening for the sports science team for an official position and stuff. So I spoke to my wife because I speak to my wife about everything and stuff like that. And she's like, go apply for it. And I'm like, but I'm not gonna get it though. Like, you know what I mean? All these people are gonna apply for it, they have PhDs and all this experience and stuff like that. And they're like, she goes, give it a shot. But I think deep down, she didn't think I was gonna get called for it and stuff like that. So I applied. A couple of days later, I get called for an interview.
What?
Yes.
Hey.
So I had to drive up to LA, obviously, because I live in Coronado and stuff.
Yeah.
No, it's really where I live as kind of bougie and stuff. It's very like high class bougie or whatever. But anyway, so I drive up and stuff like that. And I was kind of nervous and stuff like that because obviously, it's kind of a big deal type thing, right? So I sat down and I started speaking to people, man. Their experience kind of makes me look like, what the fuck am I doing here type shit. So like there was one guy that was in part of the sports science team in Toulouse in France, the team in France and stuff like that. And I'm like, what the fuck am I doing here? Like, whatever. So I did the interview. Everything went well, but I haven't got a call back yet. So I doubt I'll get it. But you know what I mean? That's like something that happened this week and stuff like that.
No, stay positive,
bro,
man.
You don't know
that's
that,
big,
though.
Bro.
You don't
stay
know.
Positive, bro. That's big.
Nah, but like one of the guys was like, yeah, I got a PhD or whatever. I'm like, damn. Like,
Come on.
So we'll see what happens and stuff like that. But I kind of wanted to talk about because I don't know what day it was. It probably was what was it? I think it was the Thursday night show or whatever.
Yeah.
I was having a like intellectual conversation with Jamrock, big up Jamrock and stuff. And we were talking about the sports science team and stuff like that, and how it's just not good and stuff like that. And especially like it kind of touches me in a way because like that's what I do for a living. I'm a physio, so to see that the neglection in regards to like playing players that are on the red.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so whose fault? Who do you think it's at fault at this? Is it Klopp or is it the sports science team?
Okay, yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's an interesting one still.
Right. And
as a physio yourself, though, bro, just quickly before you go on to your next point, how do you judge a player in real life whether they're in the red? Because in a computer game, obviously easy, like the game will just make up how tired he is or what. But like in real life, what would you actually assess to realistically figure out whether a guy was in the red? Like what are
all right, so I'm gonna mention something that happened this week at my job, at my work. So we had because I work for the military pretty much. I'm not in the military, but I'm like a private. I work in a hospital in the military type thing.
Okay.
Right. So we had a sailor come in. He has a torn meniscus and stuff like that, and he's fully healed and stuff like that. So I gotta the physio that was assigned to him, because I got promoted, so I kind of like supervise everything down and do more like paperwork. So they gave me like a plan of action in regards to like the exercises they want him to do. So this physio wanted him to start doing water training. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it's pool training and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Now, for the time frame and for the length of the injury that he had, that was very, how would I say it, stupid for him to recommend something like that. So I neglected for him to switch trainings and stuff like that or whatever. So this is why I have the issue with, like, in regards to, like, I don't know what the relationship is between Klopp or the sports team and stuff like the sports science team, because he has a last call. And last time I checked, I think Klopp has a degree in like sports science. So it's not like he's an idiot in regards to that field or whatever. So that's why I don't know. I'm just confused on like what the hell's going on, because he can clearly say he's not playing. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I don't know what's going on type thing. But yeah, so I don't know.
Yeah, boy. I mean, we'll try and chop it up as best as
now,
we know.
bro. Yeah,
but I actually want to say one more thing, and I want to leave it there, and I want you guys to think about it, because I know there's a lot of fans that kind of want a lot of changes in the club right now, and a lot of us don't agree with it. A lot of us do, and stuff like that. But I want to read a quote out for you, and I want you guys to like sit on it and think about it. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result.
Yeah.
So, for example, the high line. For example, other teams targeting the right back position, and there's no change.
Boy.
All right, and it's like I'm not. You know what I mean? And I want you guys to think of it, because I understand that we all have love for certain people and stuff like that, but we have to stop being blinded by the love we have for certain people and start calling people out and wanting change. All right, now, am I saying Klopp out? I don't know. But the questions need to be asked and change needs to happen. And there's nothing wrong with people wanting Klopp out. And, I know people get defensive and stuff like that. But if you want Klopp out, you have to have an explanation and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
If you think a player is shit, you got to say why he's shit. You know what I mean? We have to go that route and stuff like that. I feel like everyone in the channel, everyone in the chat are intellectual people. So just come correct and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But that's all I have to say and stuff like that. I probably took too much time and stuff. But
no, you're good, bro. I always look forward to your calls, bro. So we'll chop that up and
that one hit, man. Still, boy.
I genuinely will say a little prayer for you, bro. And I really hope you get that job, man. That's really good news.
If I get that call, you probably never see me back on here, bro. I'm moving up in the world.
Bro, you're just gonna forget about us like that, yeah, bro.
Hey, we'll get that random call 7 months later. Chris is like,
you'll see me in 2 years in the dugout with Liverpool and shit like that.
bro. I swear that if you make it there, listen.
Yeah,
just so don't forget your fellow homies. You know,
we're gonna have to
hope
hope Chris's son is like, Dad, you can't do that, bro. You gotta be humble.
Don't forget.
I'll tell you a story. I'll tell you a story next week about my son and stuff like that. Because this week has been my son got suspended from school and shit. So, my wife got him on punishment and stuff like that. But I'm proud of him and shit like that. But I don't want to get into it right now because I want to take people's time and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, I'll look forward to that then, bro. Make sure you let us know about that next week then, bro.
Let me get out of here and stuff like that. Nothing but love for y'all and stuff.
Yeah, no, big up Chris every time, man. Love G. Big up, bro.
Big up, bro.
Man.
Appreciate that, man.
Yeah, boy.
Listen, Chris asked some hard questions, bro. Like,
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Me personally, I think it is on the sports science team for about 70%, and then I'll say Klopp 30, because even though Klopp does know what he's doing, I think because they're the people who watch the day-to-day progress of the injury, etc., 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 I still believe that if they didn't want him to play and he couldn't play, they'd be like, look, he's not ready. And I don't think Klopp is an idiot that would just rush him back. I know it's very difficult to look at things from other clubs and then compare it to Liverpool. But when I watched the Inside Tottenham, there was a moment where the sports team were telling Mourinho about Son. I don't know who.
The man the inside. I didn't even know that. Spurs are the inside thing.
And Mourinho was like, look, I need Son on the pitch. What is it we need to do to get him on the pitch? And at that moment, it's for the sports science team to be like, all right, maybe we can do this. Or, do you know what? That's a bad idea. Do you get what I'm saying? So even though the manager does have an influence, that's why I'm giving 30% of it on Klopp. The sports science team are hired to let the manager know this is a bad idea. Do not do this. Okay, maybe he could do this. He's at this part of his recovery, etc., etc. So I would put 30% on Klopp, maybe even 35, but I still think it's about 65 to 70% on the sports science team because it is their job. And if Klopp's about to do something they think is stupid, they really have to drive home, Klopp, don't do it. It is a bad idea. Trust me, you hired me to tell you what it is, and I'm telling you what it is. So that's my opinion. I could be wrong, but
me personally, it's a little bit of 50-50. And I know if I nah, you know what? It's weird. Because Klopp, all right, so here's the thing. Klopp is a manager, he's a great manager, yeah. But he's obviously got these specialists in because that's the field that like they're great at. That's the field that they lead in, isn't it? And he's almost relying on them to kind of tell him. It's like, bro, if a manager's not great at something like financial or whatever, and you go and get a financial advisor and your finances are a bit in a mess, you can't, that's what you hired the financial like expert for, to help you. It's the same thing, kind of like goes into like the psychological part of football and the sports science. Like, he's hired those guys for a reason. He's putting all of his trust in them. If TR, like, you see Konate now, let me give you an example. You see Konate, yeah? Konate's just come back to training. Big up Ibu as well, you know. Big up my centre back, you know, Ibu. He's back in training. But Klopp would have been like, oh, guys, like, is Ibu okay? Are we rushing him back? Like, you man, is he ready? He's putting all his trust in those guys to make sure. And I know Klopp can make his own decisions, but he's hired those people for a reason because he needs those. That's what they specialize in. So for me, it's more the sports science people that are more responsible than Jurgen Klopp. Klopp does take responsibility because at the end of the day, it's still final say. But remember, like, he's only going off the body language, the appetite of the players, so to speak, when they're speaking to him like on a one-on-one. Because Ibu could easily sit there and say to Jurgen, like, I'm ready. And like, he's gonna be like, okay, Ibu seems ready, but I don't know if he's really ready. He's telling me the right things, but is it? But I haven't seen what Ibu's been doing. Like, does he look ready? The sports science people will know if he's ready from what they're doing with him like every day. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, they get cleared, and then it's like they will clear him, and then they'll be like, right, cool, you're cleared to go training. Jurgen, now what do you want to do? We're saying like he's good to go. That's why I kind of thought it leans more with them. But Klopp can't sit there and take no accountability, because even though he might not be a specialist, some of it can, and I say some of it, can be common sense. And the reason I say that is because, let's say Ibu's cleared and he was cleared, Klopp still oversees training. As much as we joke about Pep Linders is his thing, Klopp still oversees training, bro. Pep Linders might be hands-on, but Klopp is there with the big jacket, watching man closely. Ibu's clear training. Let me keep an eye on Ibu. Does he look right? Does he look a bit uncomfortable? It still ends with you. That's why Klopp still has to take a little bit of blame, bro. But I think it's more sports science team that take the majority. I can't give a percentage, but that's what.
This is an interesting one from Nerd Beats. Kind of being like, you got to put it on the players as well. I mean, in the modern game, with all the information available, maybe we do have to be like, players can't just be reckless and go, I want to play, Gaffer, I want to play. Maybe they do have to be a bit more sensible.
But that's where the management, I agree, but that's where management save players from themselves. Give an example. Let's say there's a final tomorrow and Ibu's like, nah, I'm ready, I'm go. Bro, that's for Klopp and the people to go, Ibu, I know you're telling us you're ready, but you're not ready, fam. I know you're going to get pissed off with me. I know you might not want to talk to me, but I'm saving you. Because if you get injured, you might.
Yeah. But bro, let's keep it. We both played ball, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Is it not very irresponsible to be selfish in the moment, knowing you're not ready? Because let's be real, we know players do this. They know they're not ready, but they want the moment. Is that not something that they need to take responsibility for? That they shouldn't be telling. They shouldn't be telling the manager they're ready because they want the moment when they know they're not ready, bro.
Bro, you're right. No, agreed. You're right. But that's what a manager's supposed to do. A manager manages the situation.
But the manager doesn't know your ankle's hurting because he ain't feeling the pain. You know your ankle's hurting though, bro. So why are you telling the manager you're ready?
All right.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Champions League finals tomorrow. Ibu has been nursing some ankle injury, like you said, yeah. Sports science clear him, but Klopp can see, look, there's a bit of discomfort there. But the player's like, brother, I'm good. It's just a little something, Klopp. Don't worry, I got this, man. Like, I've dealt with worse. That's for the manager to be like.
But let me give you a little example for my greatest ever, for the greatest ever player to play for our club. In the title running, there was 4 games left. Yeah. And he did not want to not be a part of that as the leader, as the legend that he is. Steven Gerrard played that Chelsea game after numbing his underneath, bro. In hindsight, is it not irresponsible to know that you're in so much pain that you need the highest form of painkiller that a woman takes, giving birth, and maybe not sit that one out and let a player who's not injured play the game? Because let's keep it a buck. I'm speculating, but that slip could have been because he couldn't even feel himself, bro. Bro, I've had information told to me that an epidural is the highest form of painkiller, as in you don't feel nothing. How can you play football if you can't even feel yourself, bro? So
I can't even take this seriously.
In that moment, was it not for the player? Was it not for the player himself to be like, if I'm in this much pain, I really shouldn't be playing?
But that's also from all jokes. That's also for management, bro. You see, for the people that are not too sure about the needle that's required, I won't even go into, but the needle's inch. And when they inject that needle in you, it's like you can, I you know what I mean? I've seen it, you know what I mean? My missus as a kid.
You lot didn't even believe me when I said he had an epidural.
No, I know.
I was joking.
No, I know. But what I'm trying to say is this, though. You see, if man, I forget epidural to cope, yeah, and I'm the manager and I know what you had to do, bro, I got to manage that situation, you know. I don't give a damn if you're telling me about you can't feel nothing. I'm the manager, bro. All right, so you've had the epidural drift. It's a Champions League final tomorrow. I need to save you from yourself, bro. You're telling me you're okay because you've had an injection and you're nice. That's all well and good, bro. But I also have to tell you, and this is the hard part, brother. You just had an epidural. Like you can't feel nothing. Like I need to help you. You know, it's one of them ones where it's like you're gonna hurt, you're gonna hate me for it because it's like, bro, like I can play. If I'm telling you I can play. It still ends with the manager. Remember, that's what they're paid the money for. All jokes aside, that's what they paid the money for. Bro, they manage the biggest situations in football. That's what they're there to do. You know how we talk about the coaching? Coaching is one side of the coaching is one side. And what's so mad is what do managers have? Coaches. They have coaches, don't they? Your Linders and Pete and Peters, yeah. They got coaches. But when you manage, you see when someone talks to Klopp in regarding a personal issue, and he's talking to my man. Klopp has to manage that situation and go, I don't think he's ready to play. He's got too much on his mind. He's got a lot he's dealing with. That's what they're paid the big bucks for. That's why they're called managers. We've all been managers. If you've ever been a manager, your main role is to manage the situation that's been presented to you, no matter how hard or tough it is. That's why I still feel like ends with a manager.
I hear that, but everybody knows that Rocky should have threw the towel in when Apollo Creed said he's going out for the second round against Drago.
I hear that.
But Apollo Creed said, don't you do it. I can do this. And sometimes you're like, all right, I believe you. All right, go on.
Sometimes you don't want to stop someone.
It's a very difficult decision.
Yeah,
but it's a very difficult decision, bro.
I understand that, but again, and it happens in football all the time. There'll be managers that will just be like, listen, I need to trust this player because he knows himself, and that's fine.
But the player's lying to you though, because Apollo Creed knew he shouldn't have gone back out.
But that's what's called a gamble. Of course, managers gamble, bruv. They gamble all the time. They won't tell you that, but of course a manager would gamble. But you think Jurgen Klopp's never gambled? Where he's probably thought like, Thiago,
do you know what? I'll give you the perfect example.
He's got half an hour and he's letting Thiago play for 60 minutes or something.
Bro, I'll give you the perfect example before bringing our callers, and big up to our last two callers as well. Waiting.
Yeah. I don't want to keep them waiting too long, bro. Yeah.
Everybody knows the whole world wanted to watch R9, me included, in the '98 World Cup. If I heard he weren't playing in that game, I wouldn't even have watched it. I'm gonna keep it $1.50 with you. I wouldn't even have watched it.
And look,
but when you deep it though, bruv, when he said he could play, he knew he couldn't, but he didn't want to miss out on the biggest game of his life. And that's why I'm saying Nur does have a point that maybe the players are responsible as well, because R9 had a seizure and then still said, yeah, boss, I'm ready. And even though you're right, the manager should make a decision. He's hoping the player is telling the truth when he says that. Ronaldo wasn't ready for that.
Can I be honest though, bro?
He was not ready for that game.
In today's game, if you have a seizure, you're not playing. You see, back in them days, a bit different sports science, but you see, listen to what you just told me. And I already know, by the way, it's like rhetorical, but the man had a seizure and said, yo, I'm still nice. Are you crazy?
But what can the manager do but listen to him at that point?
In today's
if he says he feels all right, he's got to listen though, innit?
In today's game, if the ball hits you in the head and you feel a little bit groggy, they might not take you off for concussion. You might not even have a concussion. That's how much things have changed, and that's how much like it's like protecting. Like, bro, when you say that to me now, it just makes me think. The man
but let me ask you this. Let me ask you this though. Even though it is a new world, let's keep it a buck. If Cristiano Ronaldo had some kind of concussion prior to the game, do you really think Portugal are keeping him from playing in a World Cup final?
Do you know what
they are not, bro? They are not. I'm telling you now, they are not keeping him from playing in that game.
Let me ask you a serious question. Let's say it's another Champions League final. And
World Cup final. Let's make it as big as it gets.
Say
Portugal were in the World Cup,
Cup
in
final.
Training, Ronaldo gets a concussion the day before the game. Do you really think he's letting anybody keep him out of that final, bro?
I know, but that's you know what it is though. That's a gamble that you shouldn't be taking. It's a gamble, and they will take it because it depends about who the player is as well, states whatnot. But that's a gamble. Shouldn't be playing with bro. if one thing we've learned, people, from like over the last 2 years, yeah, especially, and that's been in a world pandemic where you can't take health for granted. Health is so like crucial. Without health, there's nothing. Do you know what I mean? It happens in football. Don't get twisted. Of course, like, do you know what I mean? Like you just said, I think you're right. They would gamble with Ronaldo, but it's actually the wrong thing to do. It's actually the wrong thing to do. Gambling with someone's health is the wrong thing to do. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of mad, but that's just part and parcel of football. So yeah, you can't change it, Drift. You're right. You can't change it because if you're right, if Ronaldo just says like, do you know? I'll go one deeper, bro. You know, if Ronaldo had a seizure 2 days before a World Cup final, that man will probably clear himself, and then man will just be like, oh, like it's Ronaldo, innit? Like, do you know how mad that is? In today's game, like I just told you, but the ball could hit you in your chin. Them man are all looking at your eyelid, thinking, "Is he got a concussion?" and take you off. That's today's game. Today's game is a lot softer than what it used to be. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Remember when John Terry? No, remember when was it? No, someone cleaned John Terry. You know, when I say clean, I'm talking like
when Diaby knocked him out,
brother.
No, but he was just so knocked out, he just couldn't continue, bro.
Do you know the joke? If John Terry could have spoke, he would have got back on the pitch and they would have allowed him to play. I'm talking even back then. This is the same time John Terry that put his head in the way, get a boot in the head and act like it's nothing. These times their man's got concussion, but they're like, it's John Terry, innit? He's a warrior, mate. Yeah, he does it in training. That man are crazy, bro.
Boy, you know, bro, just flip through those super chats for me quickly before we bring in the laughing. Just give me 1 second, bro, yeah?
Yeah, cool. Big up Beijing says, Matt, we can chop up basketball anytime on a show, bro. I'm down. Beijing, definitely, bro. We might have that for our members or something, bro. 100%. We're definitely going to talk basketball, bro. 100%. And basketball's coming back as well. So crazy. Night 75 Jamrock says, Jifty, he is a chef because he always cooking. He's talking about Steph Curry. He's always cooking, but it's still not the greatest. I mean, he's the greatest shooter. Sorry, he's the greatest shooter. Let me rephrase that. He's the greatest shooter, not the greatest player. Taj Official says, Juninho or Beckham, who's a better free kick taker? For me, I'm going to say Juninho because his consistency has never been matched to this day. Will Flex says, it's De Jong. He's so slept on. He can do everything. I agree with you, Will. I agree. Adrian says, with the midfield of Thiago, Arthur, and Fab work. If it was Barca, Arthur, yes. And I think it's more of a case of can we get that Barca Arthur at Liverpool? If we do, then we can cook up something. AMPM says give Chris Angel 50 minutes at least. Yes, bro, we gave Chris Angel his time, so don't worry about that. He was able to tell us exactly what was going on. And big up Chris as well. Hopefully you get the job as well, brother. Love as always, and prayers to you as well, to you and your family as always, bro. Always, you're an iconic caller, bro. That's not gonna call you now. You're iconic. Just like a few of you guys now. You guys have become iconic. Even Liverpool 12th man I see in the background. You're iconic as well, brother. Trust me. Mr. Dowsett Drifty says in Brazil, Neymar is Harold Kane. Prove me wrong. I'm gonna be real. See Neymar. I'm guessing you're talking about the conversation we had in regards to legacy. I just think Neymar, that legacy, it changes the narrative for me. Neymar wins a World Cup. You kind of have to put to bed the whole he plays in France. He won the World Cup. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, but anyway, we move. I don't want to get too much on that. PM says, if Mane wins the World Cup, would he compete? Boy, do you know what? For Sadio Mane to win a World Cup, again, that probably it enhances legacy full stop. I just don't know. I don't know where he goes to because he's already one of the best players of his generation. I think Sadio Mane.
If Senegal won the World Cup, then Mane goes in the conversation as one of the best players of our generation.
Yeah, he goes. I think Mane. If Mane wins the World Cup with Senegal, I think he may even go down as a footballing legend, you know.
Bro, he'll be the greatest African player of all time.
Because you see how we talk about like George Weah and that. Like, because George Weah is probably like the immortality is like George Weah is probably the guy in it.
Bro, Mane would be the greatest African player of all time. To win
I'll probably say it's George Weah
and a World Cup.
I think Mane could potentially eclipse that if he wins a World Cup, you know. Because I'm thinking that Mane would have won a Champions League, a World Cup, and a Premier League.
And AFCON. He'd be the greatest African player of all time without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah, I can't lie.
Without a shadow of a doubt, bro. There wouldn't even be an argument about it. There wouldn't even be an argument.
But it has to be one thing I will say that, like you said, that integral. It can't just be. I don't know. Like Mane gets 2 goals, but the 2 goals are penalties or something. It has to be. Integral.
With no disrespect to the rest of the team, I could never imagine Senegal winning the World Cup without Mane being in.
No, I fully agree, and that for me goes the same thing with Brazil, believe it or not, as well. And I know Brazil got quality players. Jordan says for dead or alive people, you want to sit at the table with. Oh, sorry, 4 people.
Oh, 4 people.
I read it as the freaking game, you know. Man said 4 dead or alive people you want to sit at the table with. Raw. All right. Is that a combat? I'm not gonna lie. Liverpool 12th man's probably sat with a lot of people at the table still. So you're probably thinking, yo, like whoever you guys been to, yeah.
All right, Jay-Z.
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, Michael Jackson.
Obama.
Michael Jackson. Michael Jordan.
Jay-Z, Obama. That's off the top of my head.
Michael Jackson. Michael Jordan. R9. And
I just thought about Chris Rock, Eddie Murphy, Dave Chappelle. Do you
know
know what? You lot can't keep doing this.
Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan, R9, and
you know what? I don't know.
Jackie Chan.
You know what? You could ask me that question and I'll change my opinion.
Yeah, because for me, Jackie Chan's a legend for me as well. Like,
I just realized I have to put R9. R9's got to be at that table.
Jackie Chan's a legend for me, bro.
Yeah, R9's got to be at that table. Denzel's got to be at that table as well. I could change a lot of people. Will Smith's even got to be at that question. I don't care if people on the cusp.
Well, if Will Smith's going to be at the table, Chris Rock has to be there as well, innit? So they can just talk about what happened.
I don't care what you lot say about Will Smith. He's still my GOAT. Like, you man can rinse him all you want, but he's still my GOAT. So
no. Will Smith's a legend. In fact, he's a legend, bro. Regardless of what happened recently, he's still a legend.
All I have to say is love's a hell of a drug.
Boy, it's true, it's true. Miss V Boss, big up yourself. Supporter from Day says Neymar has more talent people as left-footed players you have as an advantage because most players are right-footed, which instantly makes his way to goal or pass players easier. I mean, only elite level.
I actually get where she's coming from. It's kind of like the boxing thing where it's a lot harder to fight a southpaw because it's not what you're used to and it's that unorthodox kind of thing.
Do you know what? I'm left-footed and I understand because here's the thing. So there's always been this thing of like when you're left-footed, it's like it's hard to explain that. Like it's like you're more technically gifted. There's that narrative that runs.
Do you think you have an advantage being left-footed because you do what 90% of players won't do, so you're unpredictable?
No, but the thing is, they know I'm gonna go to my left, but there's just something I don't know what it is. It sounds weird. If you pick out all the best left-footed players in the world ever, and you put all the up against the right-footers, already you can just think of Messi, Maradona, like Rivaldo, Robin.
Yeah.
Whereas on the other side, but on the other side you got R9.
Zidane,
Ronaldinho, Zidane,
Cristiano.
It kind of does even up. It does even up. I think it's just this narrative that we have, in my opinion. But I know what she means, though. At the same time,
sorry. Terrence just said something that's just not funny, but it did make me laugh.
I haven't even seen it. I'm looking at the super chat, so. Big at yourself. Last but not least, Jamrock says, "When is the members calling show? What we doing?" Jamrock. We're on it.
Life has been hectic.
Yeah. Don't worry, Jam. We're on it. We
getting
have not
round to
forgotten,
that.
bro. We have not
Yeah,
forgotten. Promise you,
100%.
brother. We haven't forgotten, and we'll let you know. Trust me. As soon as we get that sorted, trust me. But yeah, love as always, Jam. Let's bring on the next caller, Drift. Let's bring on the next caller.
A shout out to all you left-footed, right-handed, man. That's nuts. I don't know what.
Yeah. I'm left-footed and left-handed. I'm not on the left foot, right. I'm not left-footed and right-handed. I'm not. Yeah, that's not me.
Yeah, I don't know how you lot do that, man.
For real.
Yo.
What's going on, G?
What's going on?
Legend himself, Liverpool top man. What's going on, brother?
Chilling, man. Chilling. That was a tough question.
Cool.
There's some really good questions so far.
Real good questions, bro.
Real good questions. Bro. Great chat. Great chat too. Oh man. All right, let's just break this off real quick then. This is good. This is rip the Band-Aid off. I asked y'all, who was the right back? Like in your definition, who was your right back? Remember that?
Yeah, you did. You did. Yeah.
And I told you how I told you, well, I got a journalism degree, so I like to research stuff. So I looked up your Zanetti because I haven't seen much of Zanetti. Kimmich, I looked him up too. Even though I've seen a little bit of him playing, but mostly through like national team type stuff. Not necessarily. I don't really watch much Bundesliga, but all the same, he's a midfielder playing out of position. Considering that you're saying he's a right back, but he's a midfielder, right? So let's just cross Kimmich off that list, right? Then you said Philipp Lahm, who I'll give it. He's an amazing player. Absolutely, one of the most talented left foot, right foot. Like you don't even know what foot he is primarily. Those kind of players. Do it all. Dani Alves, great player, probably one of the purveyors. I say Cafu probably is more so than Alves for the right back per se.
I hear you on that.
94 World Cup is when I think that evolution started to come about for right backs. But I looked up some stats, and if you'd be surprised, Trent is up there with all those people that you just said, and that's your greats. If you want to go even further, let's just go Premier League. I'd ask you this: like, can you name me someone that's in the Guinness Book of World Records that plays right back, fullback, any back? You know what I'm saying?
Listen, any back,
I can. That's what I mean. Like, on some real, like he holds the Guinness World Book of Record for being the youngest player to reach 3 Champions League finals. That's an amazing stat right there. So then let's just go beyond that. Okay, cool. You don't like Guinness Book of World Records. I get you. Okay, all right. I asked you then, who also broke the record for defensive player having assists. I can name him. I know you two can name him too. That's our boy, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Come on. Then you want to go even further. Let's just say consensus. Let's go the consensus right now, because I looked up. If you Google who is the best right back in the Premier League, just Google it, okay? And I had to put soccer because I'm in America, but I'm sure you put football. Whose face looking like an early Bob Marley and the Wailers is looking back at you and saying, "What up?"
Let me just do it right now.
Man like Trent,
Man
it's
like
mad.
Trent.
Yeah, it's Trent.
Man like Trent.
It's Trent.
And that's the crazy thing about. As soon as I got off the post, like I Googled it, and Trent's face was just looking at me. I'm like, okay, cool.
Do you know what? 12th man, I actually just put world. I didn't even put Prem. And the first face is Trent. I just put, let me tell you the first 5. It's Trent, Walker, Trippier, Hakimi, Reece James. Those are the first 5 that come up if you type best right back in the world.
Exactly. That's the world. That's mad. And we up here sitting here going like, oh, he needs to get out of the team, or we need to put him in a different position. We have the best player in the world playing right back. And we're like, let's move him someplace else. That's maddening. That's maddening. And again, you might think, oh, well, he's just making up numbers. You want to go even further. Google best players of all time right back in Premier League history. Okay, the 10 best right backs in the Premier League history. I can give them to you, which will come up, which is crazy. They'll go Finnan, let's see, Walker's in there. Who's in there? Also, Pablo's.
Gary Neville must be in there.
Gary Neville's number 1. Lee Dixon is number 2.
Yeah.
Guess who's number 3 though? Guess who gets a bronze medal?
Trent's number 3. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. These numbers, these stats, these opinions are sometimes so slanted, and when we let these like crazy narratives come into our circle, it gets the core of our circle starting to say, "Oh, maybe he does need to play right midfield, or maybe he needs to, start find this or find that." He is arguably one of the best right backs of all time. He made you said it best when you said he made right backs. He made being a defender cool. I was a goalie. Even I wanted to play offense. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Like those things are real things. Like those are real facts. And sometimes I find myself like to scratch my head. Like we have players that play for our team, whether it's Mane or whether it's Salah now, that are so quintessential to our success, so groundbreaking when it comes to the evolution of this game. Because the right back is not the same thing as a 1992 right back. Okay? It's just not. And and sure, Neville could certainly excel at any level, but if they had to play in the same era, I don't think we'd be talking the same at all. If I sent you guys, I know I heard what you guys don't, so you don't really look at your emails, I heard, but I did send you some stats just in case y'all would have questioned me, because there's a way that you can reference different players playing in different eras, and they stack them up for you and such, and they put them all together. And I did your Zanetti, Kimmich, Lamb. Like you can ask me any stat and I can tell you, like in the sense of like goals, Trent's like right in the middle of the pack, or performance levels, or how many assists he's had. And it's maddening how incredible a player he ranks up to your grades, to people that you consider to be the definition of what a right back is, and we're living it.
Yeah,
we're living it on our team.
I agree.
By the way, bro, things get lost.
And I got the member. I saw the members. I watched them. I took notes on the members. No,
I was gonna say on the email thing, but anyway, sometimes things get lost, but we do check them. Sometimes things get lost, but we do check them. We do check them.
Okay.
No. Yeah. Look, I said it, bro. As you said, like we did the members, like, and I'll say it again. I'll say it loud and proud. I said it for the members. I said it quietly. Only the members know. But I'll even say it in public. Fuck it. This is what I do in it. Drifty likes to say things. There's an argument that Trent Alexander is in the top 25 best Liverpool players of all time. In my opinion, that's an argument.
Yeah.
If you look at
that was a great shout too.
If you look at the achievements, if you look at his age, if you look at the way he just came into the team, if you look at the way he's revolutionized the position, I think there is a very strong argument he's in the top 25 Liverpool players of all time. He's won every single trophy. He was integral in those wins. The kid is still only 23 years old.
Yep.
Most people at 23, we're talking about he's coming into his own. What will he be? Trent has done everything already. And I think we take that for granted, 12 man. And I think you're right. I think we live in a world now where nothing is appreciated. Everything gets brushed to one side. Nobody really deeps what's going on. Trent Alexander he's been a revelation. And now we take it for granted. And as you said, now people are out there talking about, let's get him out of the team. Don't get me wrong. I don't like his attitude.
Yeah.
And I think his attitude needs to be reined in. But are we just all of a sudden going to forget what this kid's been doing for 5 years? Like, are we just going to forget what this kid's been doing for 5 years?
And listen to what you just said. Imagine, I know I was highly regarded when I came out of high school. So imagine being someone in high school and being given the opportunity to play for your hometown team, okay, and to be able to not only play but excel and replace a player, a grizzled veteran who could easily play on any team pretty much in the Premier League, and to be putting up the numbers that you do, to be putting up the showing the talent you have. And then it's hard when you say, but you don't like the attitude. I don't necessarily like the attitude, and I don't want to excuse it, but it's kind of hard when you're I don't want to decentralize, but you're the SHIT. You know what I mean? Of course. If everywhere, you know what I mean? If everywhere you walk and everyone's like, "Yo, you the man, you the man," eventually you're gonna be like, "Yeah, I'm the man." It's that simple, you know. And I mean, like, you know, yeah, you want to be humble, and I get that the whole nine. But hey, it's something that I just wish that we could get back a little bit more towards the groundings of what I came in as a Liverpool fan under, which was the fact of just appreciating our budding legends, appreciating, you know, our former legends, you know, appreciating the things that they provide for us, which is the entertainment, which is the feeling, the nostalgia, and all that stuff that we sometimes, you know, easily disregard. And I think that's just something that you got to. Now that I am an old head. I'm saying that just between us three, but
I feel you, bro.
Yeah, but
I hear that, bro.
You know, but it feels like, you know, sometimes you got to remind people, the youngins, if I'm going to put it, that hey, it's
the
not
kids
bad.
that can still sneeze and not pull their back. We gotta remind them a little bit.
Hey, I heard on one of the shows, I heard not your platform, but on one of the shows, one guy was talking about players that played before, or players that he never saw. Oh, he just doesn't rate them, or he thinks they're garbage. He doesn't think anything of them. They can't be used in any equation. So he thought Pele wasn't a baller. And I'm like, really, dog? I didn't watch him play, but I'm pretty sure I put him in the baller category. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
you know,
3 World Cups. Who cares, innit?
Yeah.
Who cares if he won 3 World Cups? The first one was at like 16 years old. Who cares? Like,
cares?
What it is, innit? Like Pele. Who's that guy? Like,
who's that guy? Like Michael Jackson. Who's that guy? You know, or something like that. Like, you just don't say those things.
Man,
I get it, but a lot of people don't say, like, if they haven't heard them or seen them, they can't. They don't. You know, they don't exist. Yeah. And I'm just like, come on. Yet the reason why you're so proud of this heritage and so proud of this team is because of the things that possibly occurred when you weren't even born, much less got to see. So, you know, and if you're really into the team, do your research, do your history, like learn about your team, you know, watch clips, learn stuff about teams and players that you never even heard of before. And it'll ingratiate yourself to the game even more so. So that's just one thing I would say. But real quick, I know I've run way over the time. The one thing I want to say is put respect on my man AI's name, y'all. Yo, man won. So the year you're talking about, first off, I had to do a little editorial correction. He did make it to the finals. Okay, he played against LA in the finals. Okay, so AI won the MVP. We had Mutombo, who came late to the team, won Defensive Player of the Year. We had Aaron McKee, who was the 6th man of the year. We had our coach, actually, that ended up winning Coach of the Year. Okay, and that step over of Ty Lue in Game 1,
I know,
is legendary. You talk that's like Rutgers Park comes to LA, like that. He dropped 48 points in that game, dog. Come on, man, put some respect.
No,
man,
bro.
He crossed over Michael Jordan, y'all.
No, I know. But that's why
as a rookie.
That's why, like, AI for me goes down one of my own personal favorite point guards of all time. Like one of my personal favorites, 100%, bro. Like he was like a one-man wrecking machine, bro. And the bit what this is why when I say like people don't give AI enough credit as well, because I was trying to say, like, even the people you just named were good, They weren't Klay Thompson. They weren't
they're
Draymond.
not even close.
Exactly.
Not even close. Come
Could
on.
you imagine AI with some players that was
Oh my gosh.
Listen.
Okay,
We're having a completely different
Mutombo
conversation.
Mutombo wasn't 1/3 the weight of Shaq, we would have actually had someone that could body Shaq down low. But those are the years that Shaq could just dunk on everyone like it was NBA jams. And I mean, like, that was that. You know, like that was that. And
Iverson had the. You know what it is? What about Iverson? Even though he had like he had the handles, the crossover, the shooting. It was when he used to drive to the hole and still take contact. You know.
Yeah.
Listen, AI legendary, bro. Legendary.
Oh yeah. I don't know if you watched real quick too. I don't know if you watched him in that series when he played Vince Carter when they went like 50, and he got 50, then the guy got. It was like
vaguely. I remember some of it.
Man,
not all of it. Not all of it.
Dude,
but just quick.
Yeah.
Sorry, Liverpool talk about just quickly. Yeah, in your honest opinion,
yeah,
who has the best handles of all time?
Oh, best handles of all time.
And
that's the thing. So okay, quick. I would say AI because AI basically brought that crossover to the game. Like everyone emulates his crossover in the NBA. No one was doing that crossover real other than like maybe Tim Hardaway, but Tim Hardaway had a different move.
Let me ask you a more direct question.
Okay.
Who's got better handles, Kyrie Irving or Allen Iverson?
You know,
I know you don't want to admit it. I know you don't want to admit it.
I know. But you know what's funny about it?
Yeah, go.
Kyrie would say AI. Kyrie would say AI.
What are you saying?
I gotta go. Honest opinion. I still gotta go AI because AI crossed. Like I said, he crossed over the legend, Michael Jordan.
Dude, Kyrie Irving is like I can't even explain.
No, he's nasty. Kyrie Irving's nasty.
Dude, do you know what is about Kyrie? It's the footwork, you know. I think his footwork is, but again, that footwork I think comes from Kobe as well. You see, you can have the handle package, but like it's the footwork that goes with it. That's what separates Kyrie. You see, Kyrie. Oh my.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get it.
He's different, bro.
I get it.
Kyrie is almost like it's like he's not even real. Some of the stuff he can put together, bro. I'm sorry.
He is an NBA live cheat code. He's nasty.
Yeah.
He is nasty. But
you're still AI.
I saw AI at George. I saw AI play for Georgetown, man. Yo, and that was when he was just like, I just want to just break people's ankles for fun.
I just want to hoop, innit? I just want
to hoop. And I mean, he almost had that all taken away from him for some dumb stuff. So I mean, like,
I know you talk about,
So like, AI.
I was actually gonna say, I obviously don't know the careers the way you do, but I watched the documentary on AI, and what he went through was so traumatic. For him to still have the career he had was sensational. It was sensational.
And it's kind of crazy that, like, obviously what he went through, and obviously Kyrie's is different, but from when Kyrie entered the league, like, there's been the cloud over him, and I think people.
Oh yeah.
I think the reason why people don't like to give Kyrie shine, not talking about you, Liverpool top man, but others, is that because Kyrie is like, he's the polar opposite of what you would normally do or say. So if I say the sky is blue, Kyrie Irving might say, "Nah, man, sky's gray, bruv."
No, he was,
or the sky's red. He'll tell you something completely different. Like
he would tell you the sky's flat. He's a drifter. He's a flat earther, so that's why I'm saying that. So anyway,
listen, man,
all I know about him is that he was like the NWA of basketball, innit? Like he was the first bad boy, the first one to like change that like preppy image and be like be himself.
Cornrows like that. He brought cornrows into the game. They changed the dress code because of him.
No, agreed.
They changed the dress code because of him. Like they didn't want that whole rap image coming. They made all the players dress in suits because of that. Because of him. That's some craziness. That's some craziness.
It's true.
But
no, but listen,
but we're gonna have to make that a movie.
Yeah, I know you got to go, and you can answer while I get off. I said this question though: if we are going to be with Coca-Cola now, how does that affect Salah, considering he's the face of Pepsi? That's all I wanted to hear your opinion on, because I don't know, like having our best player be the face of Pepsi, and then the team is Coca-Cola.
He won't be in any. You know, if I'm being honest, if there's a lot of there'll be a lot of commercial. He won't. He any type of basically you would just never see Salah in the face of Coca-Cola. He just won't. That's in his contract. Like
I know. That's what I'm asking. Yeah.
The thing is, Liverpool will have to kind of go around that. They'd have to kind of like give it to someone else, like so to speak, to be like the person who carries the torch. Because I've already seen for the first advertising.
I can tell you right now.
It's Firmino and someone else. I saw a picture of
Firmino, Thiago, Henderson, and two females who I do recognize their face, but I can't remember their names. So, yeah, Salah isn't anywhere to be seen.
Salah won't be anywhere near it.
Yeah, I would probably say it's a bit. I would say it's a bit like Man United being sponsored by Nike, but Pogba was Adidas. You just kind of. You just try your hardest to keep him out of the advert because he's obviously got his commitment to Adidas. I'll probably say it would be the same type of thing as that, to be honest.
That's interesting. I was just wondering. It's an interesting question because I mean that's sometimes it's hard when you have the exclusivity. I mean, Pepsi's paying them a lot of money, but again, I took so much of your time. I appreciate y'all having me on.
Big up, man. What was your question before that, sir? Because there was. You actually did ask us something.
Yeah, he did. I got carried away with the basketball stuff.
Oh, I know, because I can talk basketball all day.
Same here, you know, bro. Seriously.
Oh, what's my question? I don't know. We'll
just leave it there, then, bro.
Yeah. I don't even know because
Liverpool tough man. Just quick. Who's better, Wade or Kawhi?
That's a hard question.
Remember what Wade was doing in the finals?
Wade, yeah.
People sleep on that. It's just people get caught up with the now. Some people I know for a fact have not really watched prime D Wade, bro.
I just think Kawhi wasn't the man in San Antonio, but D Wade was the man. Like the offense still went through. Like Tim Duncan was still the biggest.
For me,
name
it's Wade. You know, when
I think of I go with Wade too. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah,
my guy, it's Wade, bro. It's Wade.
Yeah, it's gotta be Wade. But I'm gonna have to. I'll email you the question. How about that?
Yeah. And I think you two should definitely do an NBA members video. I think you.
I think we might have to, bro. I think we might have to.
Yeah. I'm cool with that. I'm definitely cool. I love talking basketball too.
Speaking of basketball, we got a special during the World Cup that's gonna be hilarious for you, because I might not watch basketball, but I might be the Steph Curry of Kopish. So we move, innit?
Man saying that because he's like, we move.
I'm just saying, ask my family. I'm the guy that they call in at the fun fair to win the.
You're putting yourself under a lot of pressure, you know.
No, I am. And you know what? I might be, but I still have previous. I'm the teddy bear getter at the fun fairs. That's all I'm saying. So,
So you can shoot, yeah. You can shoot.
You can run down.
Last time I tried, I was pretty decent.
That's impressive.
I mean, You've been in the studio with me and set me tasks and seen the glass bottle smash straight in the bin. You've seen it firsthand.
Bottle into a bin. We're talking about a basketball for a hoop. There's a complete difference.
Is a bottle into a bin from about 25 feet not impressive? Is that not impressive? A bottle into a bin from 25 feet.
You are capping because you know what time it is.
Matt, I'm just gonna say, did I not do it 3 times in a row?
I don't know about 3 times.
Okay. If Cal was here, because you thought every time was going to be a miss.
I don't know about 3 times.
You asked yourself.
But again, like I said, basketball, bro. We're not.
I'm willing to put myself under that much pressure because I'm not supposed to be better than Matt, right? I'm not the.
No, but you just called yourself the chef. What do you mean?
You did just say you're cooking. You did just say.
But regardless, I don't have any NBA knowledge, so I shouldn't still be as good as.
It's not about knowledge. You said you can play the game. Remember, Drift is
I said I can shoot. I said I can shoot. I can't play
just
the
to
game.
Remind Drift what he said. Drift is the fastest out of all of us previously, and now he's also the chef. Apparently, he's the greatest shooter out of all 3 of us.
Do you have ups? Drifty, do you have up? Can you dunk? I'm not saying like that.
No. I can't dunk. I can't dribble. I can just shoot.
Okay. Dunking is one of the greatest like feelings you'll ever have.
Oh, 100%.
If I'm being honest with you, 1 or 2 times I've dunked on myself and thought, yeah, this hurt.
What?
You know, like you put it through the net and it hits you in the stomach.
Okay, all right. I was like, how can you dunk on you playing like Nerf basketball?
And the ball goes straight through and hits you in the stomach.
Oh yeah,
okay. We do this like 20 times a game. Fuck this. You know what I mean? But
I got you. All right, yeah, we'll have to. If I am gonna make it out there, we'll have to have a.
You know what? Shout out to Tabs as well. I'm the best golfer as well.
Oh, you can have that title. I don't mind.
Proven.
You know me already.
I'm a man of many skills.
You can have that title. You know me already.
I'm a man of many skills. We move, though. We move.
All right.
Yeah, man.
I'm playing the football team.
All right. I'm good.
I'm rusty, innit? Yeah.
Big
sure? Up, man. Big up, bro. Big up. Yeah, I'm rusty, bro. I'm rusty.
Remember, man, tech never leaves a man. You know, like that, bro. But we'll see, innit? We'll see. You're Steph Curry,
I'll be honest
bro.
with you. Anybody who hasn't played football for 15 years will know it ain't riding a bike, bro. It does go.
Well, all I'm saying is you should be able to shoot the lights out. You're Steph.
You get.
Remember, people. I'm not putting words in Drift's mouth. He said he's cooking. He said he's the chef.
No. I said I am the Steph Curry of Kop-Ish.
Ah, you're the Steph Curry of Kop-Ish now, is it?
I'm the best 3-pointer out of us 3. Yeah. In my
says who?
From what I've witnessed of you and me taking shots.
What throwing said apparatus in the bin?
We've done it with paper. We've done it with bottles. We've done it with glass, plastic. We've tried loads of ways.
I'll make you a wager right now if you're down. You down, yeah?
Okay, go on then.
A wager right now.
Go on.
Yeah? £100. Whoever wins.
Okay.
What,
in the 3 point? Are we doing it the way that I said we're doing it, where we pick 5 different points from around the 3 point?
That.
Okay, let's do this then, bro.
You down, yeah?
Yeah, I'm down, bro. Let's do
All
this.
right then.
Let's do this, bro. I love that confidence.
You're the Steph. No, you said you're Steph. You should be.
I'm the Steph Curry of Kop-Ish.
All right, Drift. Remember, people. Drift is the Steph Curry of Kop-Ish. Remember, he told you this, not me, you know.
100%.
I'm just saying.
100%.
Just saying, bro.
You're the basketball guy, so what are you of Kop-Ish?
Oh, I've got the basketball knowledge, 100%.
No. Are you the Jordan? Are you the Iverson? What are you?
We'll see, innit? We'll see. I just don't talk like that. I'm just saying.
Okay.
When it's football, I talk like that. You know what I mean?
I'm hella confident.
Just saying.
No, and the wickedness here, I see it in your eyes. You see my skills. But
I'm just saying. I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying a word. The fact that I'm making a bet says a lot. You didn't make that bet. I did. Remember that, though?
Yeah, because I don't like taking my friend's money. Anyway, let's bring it.
We should have done this on football. I would have taken all your fruit, all your food, everything gone, bro.
I wouldn't do it on football. My feet are rusty as hell. I've still got these hands, though. I still got these hands.
All right, we'll see.
Man, like Pete, what's going on?
Pete, you got to change your DP, bro. I'm not gonna.
I've got another one that I'm going to use next time when I call in. It's of Kall, so I'm going to change it up next time.
No, I love for that, bro. Love for that.
Big up, man.
Big up yourself, bro.
So
I appreciate you waiting as well, bro. What's going on?
Yeah.
I had a couple of questions, but first, I just saw something on Instagram about PSG and the new president. Because you know how he's been having the back and forth with the Barca guy, the president. So I
didn't even know that. Bro.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Like he's been saying, like I think the Barca president came out and said, "What you've done to sign Mbappe is illegal or something. You're ruining football, something like that." And he came out and said stuff about what Barca have been doing. So now apparently he's trying to buy Espanyol because they're rivals with Barcelona, I think.
Yeah. They are Barcelona's biggest rival. That's like Everton to Liverpool.
Yeah, so apparently he's in to try and buy Espanyol to try and ruin it for Barcelona.
Oh shit! So, PSG don't ramp, you know.
PSG are they're about it, bro.
If I'm not mistaken, didn't they actually buy Neymar purely because Verratti was tapped up twice by Barcelona and they warned them the first time?
It all started from it all started from when Barcelona wanted Thiago Silva from way back.
Was it Thiago Silva?
Then it went to Verratti, and they said, if you do that one more time, we're gonna take Neymar. And they went and took Neymar, bro. You don't mess about at PSG.
That's what I want. I want to see PSG and Barcelona in one of the semi-finals for Champions League. I think that can be quite a good game because PSG have actually got a solid team, and I think Xavi is an excellent manager so far. But the questions I wanted to ask you, since you brought up Lovren before, it's a Champions League final. We've had a bunch of injuries, and you have to pick one person to partner Van Dijk between Martin Skrtel or Lovren.
Okay.
So you have to, and then the second one is on the fight. I think it's next week of Eubank Jr. and Conor Benn. Who do you think will win, and who are you supporting?
Ooh, okay.
That's easy for me. Still, that's easy.
Okay,
that's easy for me.
Then, bro. Big up for waiting again, as always, man.
Yeah, man. Love as always, man. Bro.
Okay, thanks.
Big up, bro. Big up, man.
Hey, man is saying Skrtel or Lovren, you know.
Easy. I've watched one of them be one of the best defenders in the Champions League final. The other one I've never seen in the Champions League final. So I'm going Degsy all day. But you got your head in your hands. Like when we got to the Champions League final the first time round under Klopp, Lovren wasn't brilliant in that final. Am I lying? What did he do wrong in that game?
Is the only Liverpool player under Klopp's tenure that got subbed off at half time for being so shit.
Bruv, that's a one-off game, man.
No, but hear what I just said to you. The whole point is a one-off. A Champions League final is a one-off. Hear what I just said to you and remind you. Lovren was taken off at half-time, before half-time, for being so shit.
Okay. But let me ask you this. In two major finals that he's actually played in, where he's actually got experience in, which was a World Cup final and a Champions League final, he performed very well in both of those games. So what evidence is there that Skrtel could handle the pressure of playing in that big game? We've actually witnessed Lovren be good in that game and play at that level. We haven't seen Skrtel play at that level.
Like,
where's the proof that Skrtel would be the better pick?
I don't know. Do you know what it is? It's like I don't even actually no, I won't even say that, but
I'm very confused.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest though. Lovren is like they're both. Do you know what it is? They're both like kind of like Marmite defenders. Both can be really, really good on their day, and both can, all jokes aside, and both can be really bad on their day. I can't lie, bro. Like you see, Skrtel on his day, Skrtel was a bad man, you know, but so was Lovren. I would only maybe edge it to Lovren only because I think Lovren playing in the Klopp era like kind of made me remember it more favorably. But yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. They're both kind.
I think Lovren had his moments in the Liverpool
kind of the same defender, you know.
They are very similar. They are very similar. I think Skrtel was definitely a better goal scoring defender. That's a fact. But
remember Skrtel's goal against Man City, where he packed it past Joe Hart.
But Skrtel has got some unbelievably clutch moments for Liverpool, you know.
But Skrtel was about it, you know.
But Skrtel, when it comes to goal scoring, he was one of the best centre backs.
I'll tell you one thing Skrtel had that Lovren didn't have. Skrtel had presence, you know. No, Skrtel had presence, bro.
He was more of a nutter, yeah.
No, he had presence, bro. Like, see, remember
what,
Martin Skrtel
for the attacker.
Well, Martin Skrtel was what was he? I think he was like 6'3", 6'4". And he wasn't like.
I don't think he was that big.
Yeah,
I don't think he was 6'4". No, I don't think he was that tall, bro.
About 6'3" at least. Skrtel was 6'3", bro.
Nah, I think he's about.
He was taller than Lovren.
I think he's about.
Lovren was 6'1". No, Lovren was 6'1/6'2". Skrtel was taller than Lovren. Bro, I'm going to it.
No, but he weren't 6'4". He definitely wasn't that tall, bro.
Skrtel was taller than Lovren. I think Skrtel was around 6'3" off the top of my head, and Lovren was about 6'1". But I'm telling you, people, I ain't even got the energy.
I don't think Skrtel was that tall.
People, how tall was Lovren and how tall was Skrtel? Skrtel was definitely way taller than Lovren, if I'm not mistaken.
But when it comes to heading, I definitely know Skirtle's better than Lovren at that. That's a
Do you know
fact.
what it is?
Like, Skirtle's
Skirtle
heading was brilliant.
Skirtle. Lovren had a better weak foot. Lovren looked like he was more. Lovren was a better ball carrier in terms of like getting the ball and like stepping out of defense. But you see, Skirtle in a one-on-one duel, you can't do what Balassi did to my man and bless the ground and then try take it round, man. You're not doing that with Skirtle. You could do that with Lovren, so to speak. I don't know. Okay, so Skirtle was 6 feet. Okay, so there's only one in pause. There's only
Was
one.
Skirtle 6'3"?
But Skirtle was tall, bruv. Oh, Skirtle 6'4", some people are saying.
No, he weren't 6'4". He weren't 6'4".
He was, bruv. Skirtle
There's no
was
way
tall.
he was 6'4". Bruv, 6'4" would make him like as tall as Allison, wouldn't it?
No, let me put it now.
So, you know what, Pete? What was Pete's first question, sir? I've totally got lost in the Lovren.
Skirtle was 6'3". It was 1.91 m reportedly.
Rotted. Skirtle was
6'3". Yeah, bro.
You can't judge a player by his height, man.
You know what? I'm actually gonna go Skirtle. You know, I'm going Skirtle over Lovren. You know,
fair dues. If you're talking about grabbing a clutch moment in the box to score a goal, I agree with you. But if it's just purely defending, I would go on Lovren based on the fact that I've seen evidence of him playing well in two major finals.
Do you know what I will say though? Lovren played next to Van Dijk. Skirtle didn't. I know Skirtle played next to Agger, but
not in the World Cup. He didn't.
No. I'm just talking about just in general. Skirtle played next to Agger, but it wasn't for a lot of games. Remember, that's when Agger was getting the injuries, and then Carragher had to step in. But you see, like Lovren played next to Van Dijk, bro. Could you imagine if Skirtle played next to Van Dijk? Because Skirtle, even though he's erratic as Lovren, it wouldn't be seen upon as much when you got Van Dijk there. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Who was Skirtle's main partner?
It was like...
No, it wasn't. That was Lovren. Who was Skirtle's
I feel like it was Carragher,
main...
you know.
Yeah, it probably was Carragher, innit?
I feel like it was Carragher.
It probably was.
He had a few partners. It was Sacco.
It wouldn't have been Hippier, would it? It would have been Carragher, innit?
Yeah,
I'm trying to actually remember who Skirtle... Because I remember, obviously, Skirtle was the Brendan... The end of Skirtle's reign was like the Brendan Rodgers era where he played with like...
Oh, man are saying Colo, you know. It weren't Colo, but Colo was there.
Well, no, it was Colo kind of under Brendan Rodgers.
Colo was outside, though. He was outside still.
Yeah, who was Skirtle's mate? Yeah, probably was Agger, innit?
Colo and Sacco. People are saying Colo and Sacco.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. Nah,
he played with a lot. It kind of proves Skirtle literally played with all of them.
Now, all just saying, I think I will go Lovren. I think Lovren, has shown maybe in the bigger moments, so to speak, but it's few and far between. I just said that to wind you up. I think Skirtle. The thing is, Skirtle was mad aggressive, and you couldn't have up Skirtle. You could kind of have up Lovren, but I think
you couldn't have up Skirtle.
But I think Lovren can read the game better. Lovren could read the game better than Skirtle, though.
Which? Oh, Taj just said which had a bigger moment. That's a tough one.
Bomber.
Who you going for? Bald Skirtle or Skirtle with it hair?
Nah, Bald Skirtle was a madman. Are you crazy, bro? Bald Skirtle said, "Yo, you coming outside?" No one wanted to step outside with Bald Skirtle.
When he left Liverpool, he grew his hair back. That was
I know.
Bro, and I've got a little bit of anger towards them man who just bald off their head for no reason when they can grow hair. It's like them. I feel like I'm being mocked or something.
It's so true. It's like, why would you go bald knowing that you don't need to go bald?
Yeah, like people like flipping Mayweather and these men. I'm like, hold on. So you're not actually bald. You're just boying it. All right, cool, innit? Couple supers before we go. Well, not even a super, but I thought this one was quite interesting from Jamrock that was saying he's left-footed and right-handed. He was naturally left-handed, but his grandmother was not having it. It's a Catholic thing. I've never heard about that.
No, I have. Funny you said that, Jamrock. My grandmom, my grandmother, she's left-footed, but she's right-handed. But she used to be. She was left-handed as well, but she got told like, you know, you have to use your right hand. So yeah, that's the same thing with my grandmom as well.
What
But
do they think it's some kind of like witchcraft
well,
or something?
yeah, well,
What
back
is-
in her day, what did Gran say to me? She was like, "Oh, yeah, back in my day, it's like they just didn't want you." Almost like it was rude. There was something that she said like specifically, and I was like, "Really, Gran?" But yeah, big up my Gran as well.
And obviously, there is one thing about left-handed that's quite awkward in terms of. I get it if you're looking at from a practical point of view, because with left-handed people having to write so awkward so they don't smudge the writing, like it actually makes sense to be right-handed in terms of the way you write. Innit?
Oh, bro, I'm left-handed. I can tell you facts. You know why? When you're left-handed, remember you write into the page.
Yeah,
when
so
you're
you have to
right-handed,
like go
you write
like that.
away from. You guys
Yeah,
write away
yeah,
from the
yeah.
page. So back in my when I was in like school and that, bro, you think man could use the fountain pen? But man was smudged that up, blood. Man's all writing like this. Like
Yeah.
Man
It's
had
mad.
to wrap
It's
up,
mad.
like, bro. The way I used to learn, sometimes I was taught like to turn my my paper to like a slant. So then, if I'm doing it the way that, bro, I used to go for a madness until I just said, you know what, I am Matt. You know, I'm gonna smudge my writing at times. Let me just go and get a let me go and grab a biro. As long as the teacher can read it, it's calm. So yeah, that was me, bro.
Man, had to use that quick dry ink, boy.
Yeah, but every man's using fountain pen. A man's just got this dead biro that I got in my hand. See this dead biro, people? That's what I was using in school, bro.
Like them fountain pens. Everybody
Fountain
had a
pen.
blazer with a big
Remember, bro,
dirty
there was the
ink
thing
patch
called
where-
was it called the calligraphy? Calligraphy pen.
But remember that everybody had that bit, that pocket smudge where the ink busts in their pocket from the fountain pen. And
Yeah. Ink boss. Pause.
Shout out to all the Parker man then we know about the Parker
Yeah,
pens.
the Parker pen and that. You mad?
Yeah, if you didn't have a Parker fountain
Oi,
pen, then
shout out 60. That's exactly what I was getting. Oi, man knows about the cartridges, blood.
Man was replacing them cartridges like he's in the army, bruv, just letting off clips and then just
Yeah,
replaying.
bro. Man had to go with W.H. Smith and have you got any cartridges?
LFCJ big up says I wasn't allowed to use my left hand either. Yeah, so like it's a thing then. Okay,
It's a bit of a thing, yeah. But I can actually, funny enough, I can use my right hand pretty well. Like, so I won't say I'm ambidextrous, but I was at one point I was like, oh, if I'm gonna keep, and this, imagine this though, people. This is to any kid out there as well. Obviously, it's different now, but again, my grandmom was literally told like she can't use her left, whereas me, I could use my left hand. I was fine, but because I was smudging, I used to get like cautious or like overly like prang, so to speak, and be like, oh no, like the kids are gonna laugh.
Did you just use a word I haven't heard for
prang.
about 20 years?
Yeah, managed to get prang. I'm taking it back.
Oh shit,
bro! I used to be overly cautious and wary and prang of like, oh no, like if I smudge my writing, like everyone's gonna laugh. So I started to use my right hand in it. I started to practice. So now I can actually write my right hand. Obviously, it's not as neat as my left, but yeah, it's crazy. I say to every kid out there, if you're born to be left-handed, use your left hand. Don't be afraid to use it. Don't be afraid.
The smudge struggle was real.
Hey, if you know about it was the realist. But I don't think man understand, you know. Man actually showed, like, man actually went to the teacher, look, I can use my right hand, you know. That's crazy. All because I was worried about my left smudging the ink. That's
Chris
crazy.
Says his mum forced him to use his right hand as well. Right, is this a real thing? I didn't know this. You know?
Yeah.
I did not know this at all.
Whoever the previous person says, yeah, no, the smudging was real. It's so deep. Oh man.
Oh my days. Oh right. I don't know if like Erin is saying that Muslims think left-handed people are controlled by the devil. Raw, that's mad.
Rotted.
That's mad. I didn't know left-handed people had it so difficult. Still, I'm never gonna lie.
It's so weird though, because like left-handed was seen as a big thing. Like, oh my days, like why are you using it? But left-footed was just normal. It's just left hand. I don't know why, bro. But yeah, it's crazy.
That's mad. A couple more supers before we go. Big up Jambak as always says, I'm left-footed and right-handed. Used my left hand for till I was about 3 years old, and my grandmother was not having it. It's an old Catholic thing. Weird. Yeah, I'm gonna have to actually just see if I can see some thingy on that. Why people thought left-handed people, was it like they thought they were witchy or like devilly? Like, I don't know. That's a bit mad still. And Nerd Beats, this is one that I just thingy. because I actually fully agree with what Ner's saying here. We cannot have it all. Trent is an anomaly. Listen to what Klopp said. Is an embargo interview.
Yeah, big up No Beats. No, you sent that to me, love, bro. I'm gonna watch it off his, but do you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to put it on the show, but we would get copyrighted if I put it on there still, even though it's not seen as like a Sky Sports or whatever thing.
Yeah.
Hey, big up Jean Grey Mark 2. She says, big up Kopish. It was seen as bewitched, but they had mad strength. Bro, listen.
As a left hand. This is where you learn something every day,
right,
boy.
I got the strength is real out here. You think it's joke?
Boy.
Listen.
But yeah, on what Noah was saying about the Trent thing, it's true. Like, don't get me wrong, I will get just as frustrated as you lot when he'll do things like he won't cover back and we lose the Champions League final or little things like that. That without question are very annoying, very jarring traits that are slowly creeping in. But it's true. As like this new age football fan, we seem to think everybody is supposed to be like a Valentina Shevchenko. Like where she can strike, she can grapple, she can jiu-jitsu, she can wrestle, like she can do it all. Like everybody ain't John Jones, bro. Everybody can't do, and it's like we're expecting every player to be a John Jones or a Valentina Shevchenko of their era, where like you can do everything to the highest level. Yes, it's very annoying that sometimes he gets a bit lax defensively and that kind of stuff, but we are asking him to be everything, and it's just not possible, innit? It's just not, because what you got to remember is we used to complain about the crossing ability of the player who he replaced, where he was brilliant at defending. His positional awareness was amazing, but he would get to the last third and his cross would be poor, and we'd be like, but Klein can't cross, he can't do this, his shooting is terrible, rare. And we'd moan about that, and then we get the opposite and we're moaning again, like, no, I mean, you can't have it all. You can't have it all. No Beats is saying that's cap about Muslims. Left hand is for cleaning bum and right hand is for eating. Actually, I do remember my friend telling me something about that. Yeah, I do remember.
Yeah, for someone that said that, yeah, like, come on, man, let's not get all thingy about it. And big up No as well. Like, let's not start doing that whole, because I even saw someone else say, yo, bro, that's cap what you're talking about Muslims, innit? So let's not do that, please. Let's not bring religion into it and think it's a joke or whatever. So, do you know what I mean? But yeah, but I just will say this though, yeah, the whole just quickly. Sorry, I don't think about something else, but just quickly, yeah, the left-handed thing was seen as like, yeah, it's like your different kind of thing, so to speak. So yeah, mad.
Yeah, I did not know in any culture left-handed was seen as a bad thing. I'm completely.
Yeah, my gran told me.
You learn something every day. That's mad. Hey, shout out to all the left-handed people. Then you lot went through some trauma then.
Yeah, bro. No, it's real. It's actually real. Like, even
I don't even laughing as a piss taker. I'm just
even as
that's mad.
Even as small as I said before, the ink smudging and you being conscious and being worried, like, bro, it's mad. That was when I was in primary school. Crazy, bro.
One thing I did notice is that all the people I knew that were left-handed had nice handwriting, which I always used to think was mad, considering the page was upside down when they were.
We can write neat, but we can also write like mad as well, though. It's like there's no middle ground, because there's times, and even I look at my handwriting and go, oh, my handwriting is absolutely outstanding. Then there's other times when I'll write and I will go, bruv, I can't even read my own writing. It's like chicken scratches. Like, what is this, bro? Like, what did I really write that, bro? I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes the missus will be like, "Oh, babe, can you pick up something?" And I might just write something down because my phone's not there. I write down, bro. I'll go to the shop and be like, "What the hell did I even write? I can't even read my own writing. That's a joke." So, yeah, it's mad. It's mad.
But yeah, there you have it. Big up everyone who called in. Love as always. You're rocking with us. It's past midnight in the UK. Smash that like button.
I'm going to get my dinner.
Aye, me too, bro.
Mad. I need to get the food.
We had some great calls today, man. I enjoyed it. And we'll be back tomorrow for the match reaction to the Brighton game. We're back, baby. Football is back.
Football is back. And we'll be back, obviously, for the match reaction. Unfortunately, we won't be doing the watch along. It's a 3 p.m. embargo, obviously, for the live game. But we'll be there, match reaction straight away. Don't worry about that. Brighton, we move. Let's get that 3 points. Big up Asian. Big up Liverpool 12th man. Big up Jamrock. Big up Bruno. Big up everyone that called in today. Big up everyone.
Pete for waiting. Yeah, big up, man.
Big up everyone in the chat as well. Oh, how can I forget as well? Big up on my days. What's it? My mind's gone blank.
Chris Angel.
Chris Angel. Big up everyone in the chat as well. Every single one of you. Love for you all because you've all stuck with us until the end of the show. Big up No Beats as
Jamal.
well.
I'm trying to remember everyone we had on now. Jamal.
My brain.
Zabiri,
I'm so tired. Yeah, Zabiri. I couldn't forget Zabiri.
American Cop.
That's neat. We covered nearly everyone, you know.
Yeah, I think we have. Apologies if we forgot anyone, but big up to everyone.
But just big up everyone. Big up everyone.
And I'm gonna end with this. And I never thought I'll say this. Man United, behave yourself and get a result, yeah? Behave yourself this weekend and get a result. And on the flip side, come on, you Spurs. We move in it.
I said, come on, you Spurs, you know. I could
look. Come on, you Spurs. And if anybody wants Arsenal to win.
So you can't see it all? You can see though.
We move. Until tomorrow, people, big up your damn selves. Smash the like button on the way out. And we will see you tomorrow, people. Peace!